everyone, I hope you're all having a wonderful evening tonight, and welcome on in. A special shout out to Turtle Sages for getting first to claim the best seat in the house, but as always, a good evening to all of my guests tonight, to Turtle Sages and anyone else that might be lurking up there. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful evening and getting your week off to a good start. I say as though Tuesday is the start of the week. It is for me, okay? My week kind of starts on a Tuesday, so it's weird. I kind of am like offset from everyone else, and it's a little bit odd. I know a lot of people, well, I know a lot of people. Obviously, for most people, the start of the week is like Monday, or I guess you could say Sunday. I know some people like treat the start of the week on a Sunday. Could never be me. I don't know. In my mind, the weekend is at the end of the week, not on both sides of it, you know? Yours starts on a Wednesday. Oh, wow. It's so weird, isn't it? Like being on an offset schedule like that. Obviously, after a while, you just get used to it. You don't think anything twice of it. But for me, it's like, yes, Tuesday, the start of the week. That's how that works, clearly. We're kind of finally getting back to something resembling our usual schedule, at least, which is, well, I say resembling because, as those of you who have been seeing the schedule on Discord would have found out, we are skipping Thursday this week, unfortunately. And Saturday is going to be a bit later than I would like. Well, we're getting back to where I want to be with the schedule, but it's not quite there yet, admittedly. It's, the past few weeks or so have been a bit rough. That's all I can really say about that. Hi, Gasky, welcome in, welcome. I'm doing well, hope you are as well. Just kind of, stretch. Stretch. Oh, there we go. Had a bit of a twinge in my shoulder there. Just kind of getting ourselves settled in, and yeah, we'll be jumping into FF10 in just a bit tonight. I know I said this last week. I know I said this on Saturday, and then we went for like 5 hours. I don't know how late we will go today because we are back to regular scheduling, and it's gonna take me a bit to kind of adjust to that. So we may possibly go short tonight. I'll see. I know I say that a lot. I know I don't always necessarily go stick by it, but you know, I don't know, I feel like I need to warn people about it, as though people are going to somehow schedule their entire evening around my silly little stream. Did a decent job interview earlier, so I'm not doing too heavy bitchy today though. Well, I hope it went well for you. I hope you get a good follow-up on that. We'll go so late by the time streams will be on FF12. Man, FF12 is like... At this point, actually, I can say this confidently, at this point, FF12 is definitely the one FF game I know the least about, and probably owe a replay to. I was talking to someone about this recently, about FF12. I'll admit, FF12 for me kind of got off on a bit of a wrong foot. I don't really care for the aesthetics. I don't really care for any of the characters. And that's a pretty big deal. For like a JRPG, I feel like wanting to, like, not wanting, I feel like caring about the cast is a very important thing. In fact, I'm not even, I think it definitely is. I have a friend who is very vocal about their dislike of the term JRPG. And I understand why, because JRPG is one of those terms that's kind of like, it means fucking nothing. Like, what is a JRPG? Oh, well, Final Fantasy is a JRPG. Okay, well, that could mean it's a turn-based combat system whereby you have no specific characters, they're all just named avatars. Or it could mean it's a real-time action RPG game whereby there is a fixed story with fixed characters. It's a completely worthless descriptor by and large. The way I like to think of it, and this is purely my interpretation of JRPG versus, I guess, non-JRPG, Western RPG, I guess. The way I like to think about it is, in most, and I stress most, not all, JRPGs, you're given your characters. Again, I know there are exceptions. Heck, Final Fantasy itself has exceptions. But in most JRPGs, the characters you have are the characters you have. Final Fantasy VII, the main character is always going to be Cloud. He's always going to have blonde hair and a big sword. He's always going to be doing Omni Slash at the end of the game. That's just what that game is. Whereas, in my opinion, and I know this is not all of them, in a lot of Western RPGs, generally speaking, it's the opposite. You don't have a specific named character with specific skills that they always have. You'll often have more of an avatar character. Good examples would be something like, say, Fallout, or Elder Scrolls. You know, you don't have a character. The main character is you, the player. You give the character a name, you pick the abilities, and that's the big difference. Hi Ruby, welcome in, hope you're doing well. Anything I know about FF12 is a lovely bunny lady, and that's about it. Man, I'm kind of salty about the lovely bunny lady, I'll be honest. I'm not going to act like, you know, I'm not going to be out here trying to drop the hot take and claiming that she's not hot. That would be factually inaccurate. But I hate it because I hate the fact that the Viera just got literally transplanted directly from FF12 into 14 with all of the care and subtlety of a sledgehammer. Case in point, in Final Fantasy XIV, the starting equipment that you get if you are playing as a female Viera is literally Fran's outfit from 12. They changed exactly nothing about it. It's so lazy, it's so infuriating. Okay, we're on a Pathfinder session. Oh, well, lovely to have you here. Hope you, when you go for your game, it works well for you. It's a rare pair, I understand, but it's nice. So see, that's the thing. I don't care one way or another because I'm not playing Viera one way or another. Because, I mean, why would you play a race that can't wear the augmented Ironworks Helm of Fending? I mean, can you even call it playing the game at that point? My big thing is when it comes to the Viera and the Hrothgar, this is not a unique criticism leveled at the Viera, it applies to the Hrothgar as well. I feel like FF14 had a good balance of races with the Hour. 6 was a good number. And then when they added the Viera and the Hrothgar, not only did they half-ass the implementation, because to begin with they were only one gender for each, and well, even now they can't wear half the headgear. But also just like the way they implemented them, it was really awkward. It was like, suddenly everyone's just like, oh yes, you know, the Viera. Those people that we've seen around all along. And it's like, no, I've not seen one for 10 years and you're just acting like they've always been here? Like, here's the thing, you could do it better. You could have your extra races if you really wanted them. Maybe you go somewhere else and, oh, you know, there's these people here. I've not encountered them before because they're from far, far away. They're extremely rare in Eorzea. You know, like a lot of the races in Eorzea are allegedly supposed to be. Did you know that Mikote are ostensibly supposed to be a minority in Eorzea? You would not fucking think it for the amount of Mikote that keep showing up. Meanwhile, Rogadin are basically an endangered species in Final Fantasy XIV. I'm pretty sure there are more Rogadin players by percentage than there are Rogadin NPCs. It's kind of fucking wild. Hi, Hella! I was talking about you, Hella. I was talking about your dislike of JRPG, Tam. Meanwhile, in PSO2, there are like 4 or 5 races, but the only time you'll ever notice a difference in races is if one is a robot or not. See, I think that PSO2 had a great amount of customization. My ideal version of FF14 would have been, don't add the Hrothgar, don't add the Viera. Instead, use that resources to add more options for the races we already have. Because, let's be honest, FF14's character customization is kind of a bit pants. It's not the worst I've ever seen, but you've got like 4 faces per race, per gender. And there's quite a lot of hairstyles, admittedly, but there's not that many actual options besides that. And woe betide you if you're playing an Aura, because the Aura have 4 different faces, but the shape of your horns is tied to your face. So if you like a certain face but don't like the horns, or vice versa, you just get to eat shit, frankly. Nobody's expecting Blood Desert Online, but it'd be nice to see more. Exactly, it would be. It really would be. Thankfully, at least, we are getting the Glamour unlock in December, which is going to be gigantic for Ironworks Helm of Fending enjoyers. I am going to be putting the Ironworks Helm of Fending on every single class. I am just set now for Final Fantasy XIV, frankly. Skyshu, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome. I'm set for Final Fantasy XIV once I unlock the Glamours. I will never need to get another bit of gear ever again. I'm literally just always going to just be, oh, I'll just Ironworks Helm of Fending, maid dress, we're good. Mambo, mambo, mambo. Amatsuri Mambo. I'm so excited for when we get our Mambo in Umamusume. Hold on, I need to check the site. Hold on. This is important. I need to check. Tannhauser.my. Approximately 128 days, 21 hours, 54 minutes, and 33 seconds. She can't come quick enough. I love FF14, but I'm changed so much. It's objectively a fantastic change. Long overdue. But the cynic in me can't help but wonder, is this a break glass in case of emergency situation? Is this just them going, oh god, our biggest moneymaker is hemorrhaging players. Quick, unlock the glamours. It makes you wonder. I mean, obviously, even if that was the case, there's no way in hell I'd ever actually admit to it. But, oh wow, what a bot! Been a while since I've one of you. Get the fuck out of here. Boom. Wow, been a while since I've seen one of those. I mean, so I consider the role players to be the peeps who stick around during the droughts, so I could see it being a smart thing to do now. I guess so, but here's the thing. A lot of the role players don't care about it anyway, because, let's be honest, I'm not among them. But a lot of people that care about it that much, they just mod. I mean, we all knew about the mayor exodus. That was, I think I mentioned this the other day, unironically the funniest fucking thing to me, by the way. I'm just saying. The mayor exodus, when they just banned it and everyone, like, threw their toys out of the pram, genuinely one of the funniest things I've ever seen, where people were, like, going to Steam to leave negative reviews. And it was, like, the cringiest thing you've ever met. When I say the cringiest thing you've ever read, I don't, like, listen, I understand why people might be upset about it. I understand that. I'm not completely oblivious. I'm not completely heartless, despite being a robot and thus not actually having a heart. But the thing that makes me funny about it is they were leaving posts on there like, Square Enix clearly doesn't care about their players. How dare they? It's like, bruh. They don't care about their players because their players were breaking terms of service and actively advertising they were doing so. Funniest thing I've ever seen. First rule of Fight Club, boys and girls. First rule of a Fight Club. It's really dumb too because the Americans put the golden... Exactly! Not even to make money off of it. People were just like advertising it. Like, Yoshi P kind of has for the longest time had this like, don't ask, don't tell, kind of wink wink, nudge nudge. You don't say anything and we won't bother you about it. And people were just like going around actively advertising it. I remember, like, I haven't done role-playing in FF14 for a long while. I'll be honest, probably not going back there. Last time I poked my head in, the role-playing scene there was absolute fucking garbage, I'll be real. But when I was there, I remember, like, you know, people watching a little bit, you know, checking people's search info. The amount of people that were just like actively advertising that they were using Mayor is just like, dude, you're not even being subtle about it. People advertising their Mayor signatures that didn't help. Exactly. Not going back, but there was... Oh no, I might play some more FF14. I just mean I will never be going back to the role playing. That's what I mean. I don't think I could ever stay away from FF14 permanently, but like, I'm very much a casual player at this point. When was the last time I even loaded it? That's what I was like to say. Steam, tell me. October 9th was the last time I even loaded the game up, so yeah. The problem I have is that I'm a very casual player of the game, and there's not really much there to do with it. Once you've leveled all your classes, a lot of the casual content is kind of boring. So what I'm hearing is Helm-Chan's an FF14 themed TTRPG, so we roleplay there instead. I mean, okay, I do actually have a copy of the Final Fantasy XIV tabletop RPG. I've read it. I'm not convinced it's good, but I haven't played it yet or read it yet. So I don't actually know if it is bad or if I just think it's bad. That's the problem. Hey, Jeff, I can't remember the Mega Man X5 from Hauser. Did you get the Enigma to work? We got the bad ending! Yay! I don't know how we ended up with that, but it's honestly part of the course on my luck, frankly. FF14 would have been my answer for one reason, Chocobo racing. I spent so many hours racing Chocobos. I sunk my teeth really into the Chocobo racing when it first came out, and I don't know, it didn't really hold my attention, but I could definitely imagine it being something that could be an obsession for sure. Me with the Konosuba TTRPG book, I have no idea if it's good or not, I just know it exists, and I own it. Yeah, I have a couple like that, actually. I have the Power Rangers TTRPG book. That was a real impulse buy on my part. Like, I'm not a huge like Power Rangers fan. I've not really interacted with the franchise in decades, but I just saw it when I was out somewhere. I was like, huh, this looks interesting. I'm gonna buy this. Probably never gonna play it, but I'm gonna buy this. You know that meme of like people that buy games, usually in like Steam sales, and never actually play them? That is me, but for tabletop RPGs. Rip Zero totally did this time, I know why he's going back. Definitely not, definitely not. Oh, give me strength. I'm playing FF2, it's an experience to be sure. Okay. Let me kill you about Final Fantasy II, okay? I'm here to give you what I don't remember how the colors work with pills. Is this, I think, red pill? Is that what I'm going at here? This is the truth nuke about Final Fantasy II. This is the truth about Final Fantasy II that the big JRPG community does not want you to know. Game's fine. It's not that bad. Here is the thing. FF2 has perfectly fine systems that it does nothing to explain to you. To start punching your own comments to a better view. That's not even how you need to do it. You do not need to do that. Actually, I should ask, what version are you playing, Sky? Because that does matter tremendously. If you're playing the Pixel Remaster, which in my opinion is the best version of the game, you 100% do not need to do that. At all. Pixel Remaster? Okay, so brief FF2 primer for you here, Sky. Here's the things that the game doesn't teach you that you need to know. Your weapons, armor, and shield will make you worse at spellcasting. Do not equip weapons, armor, and shields on people that you want to cast spells. Shields, however, are crazy fucking broken in this game. So you can get away with just equipping a shield because shields will mean you just dodge everything. Once you know these things, the game becomes very manageable indeed. Especially in the Pixel Remaster version. The biggest problem with the older versions of FF2 is the way that the HP growth works in like the NES version and I believe in the Game Boy Advance version. You do not gain HP if you recover the damage you took in battle. Pixel Remaster, that is not the case. Pixel Remaster, you can heal whenever you like. The game is tracking it. You will still gain HP growth. I'm not out here going to say FF2 is like the best game in the world. It really ain't. Like, as far as FF games go, there are much better options. But it is far and away not as bad as people make it out to be. Oh no, the issue I'm having is just straight up, oh my god, this game is so fucking boring. Okay, that one I'll give you. That one you're allowed to have. I just have this weird need to defend FF2 from people that keep bringing up the mechanics of the game because they often don't understand the mechanics of the game. That's what I find most frustrating. Reminds me of how robots exist in FF13 on the Game Boy. I don't level normally, but have more equipment slots so you can sort out on like 4 shields that become invincible very early. I really want to play that one. I don't know if there's like a port of that or a remake of Legends 2 in English. I believe there was like a DS remake, but as far as I know, that only got released in Japan, correct? I think. I left the first area, my player like 200 HP and so, oh, you're way fine then. You can just go. Go off into the world, you'll be fine. Honestly, if you haven't left the first area, that's why the game is boring. Because you don't really need to grind. As long as you fight the vast majority of encounters you run into, you will be on pace for where you need to be, I guarantee it. You are like probably over-leveled for the point in the game now. You are gonna find the first few bosses very easy. I'll just tell you that. I watched Sir play FF2 without taking using magic, so clearly I know how to play the game or something. Now, if I ever decide to, that was a great video. I do like those ridiculous levels of challenges. Yes, I'll become the Saga apologist. Wait, was that a Saga game? Was Legends a Saga game? Oh no, it's right, FF2 has Saga-style systems. Right, that was it. I've actually played one Saga game. I played... Oh gosh, I don't remember which one it was. I think it was one of the romancing Saga games. I had like the PS3 or 4 port of it where like the what's the word I'm looking for? Like the splash art has like a guy with like a sort of golden helmet on. I have no idea if that narrows it down at all. But I remember playing that one and not having a clue or understanding what I was doing. Could be one of those ones where it's like, you know, go back and try again, maybe. Romancing Saga 2 probably was Romancing Saga 2. Hold on, I can just Google this. Romancing Saga 2. Was it this one? This looks like the one, maybe? I think it was this one. Yeah. This looks familiar. Okay, yeah, it definitely was. Yeah. This image of the guy, like, in profile, with, like, his helmet with, like, the unicorn on the crest. Yeah, this is definitely the one. Yeah. I see the Evil Twin poster. How is a live feature? Yes, one of my favorite decks, actually. Evil Twin key skill is in fact my girlfriend. It's canon. You can't change it. It's the law. I'm sorry. Like I don't make the laws. I just say them. Okay. Her and Leela are just besties. That's all there is to it. You can't prove I'm wrong. You can't prove I'm lying about this. There's no law saying they're not just best friends. In fact, I think the law says they are just best friends. You know, like all best friends, they share a milkshake with, you know, separate straws. Clearly. Would you love her if she was a slime toad? Not a frog jam, mind you, a slime toad. Well, I don't know, because slime toad isn't a thing, right? Like, that's like asking an Uma Musume what their thoughts on horses are, because, well, they don't know what horses are. There's no such thing as a slime toad, so I don't know. If you have to apologize, it's great, because then we can ask you about 4-6. I hate them! Actually, that's not even entirely fair. I actually think 4 is better than 6. That's probably the hotter take, actually. 4, I think, is, like, okay until you get near the end. 6, I think, is just kind of... I think 6 is kind of bleak throughout. Okay, we know Helm's favourite is 8. The worst thing with 8, right? So 8 does blow chunks. I'm not out here to change my mind on 8. The biggest offense that 8 makes is that for the vast majority of the game, it's fucking boring. That's the biggest offense that makes. That is spicy. My issue with 4 is the story gets hokey. So my issues with 4 is that the game constantly gives you a unbalanced party. You constantly are having to deal with weird party compositions like Cecil, Callum, Porum, and Teller. You've got 1 frontliner and 3 mages. Then you've got, like, the obnoxious, here's Cecil, Sid, and what's his face? The other guy. Who do you have at that point? Is it Yang? I think it's Yang. Actually, do you even have 3? I can't even remember. Basically, the magnetism cave. That's what I'm getting at here. That part of the game. That part sucks. By the end of the game, like, the party is fine, but, like... You only spend a very small amount of time with your final endgame party, and I'm just gonna say it, Edge is the worst party member in the entire game. Yes, I'm including Edward in that evaluation. Edge is just worse at doing magic than Lydia, worse at doing melee attacks than Cecil or Kane, can't take a hit to save his life, he's a bad frontliner and a bad backliner. He does nothing good. I would rather swap Edge for, like, I don't know, Yang? Yang would be fine. I'd rather bring back Paladin or Porum. At least they can do spellcasting well. He's missing the last name, Maverick, to make him truly good. What were you saying, maybe? It's very funny how every fantasy fan loves a series for different reasons and has different favourite games and least favourite games are very wildly. All my friends hate 7, that's like the popular one. I think if you dislike 7, I think there's some very good reasons to dislike it. I recently replayed it. I say recently, probably about a year ago now, actually, now I think about it. But on replaying 7 on stream, I actually really enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. It's got problems, for sure. Absolutely it does. But I do think it probably holds up one of the best in terms of, like, the older Final Fantasy games. In terms of, like, the systems being good, the dialogue being at least interesting, even if it's a bit silly at times. Whereas, like, FF8 is just boring from start to finish. Like, I'm sorry, nothing in 8 is exciting. I'm being described as someone who's never played 7 and has no rights to complain about is exactly one thing. Why did they make the Moogles so damn creepy in the remake? Did they even have real Moogles? I don't remember. I can't remember. FF3 and 4 give me massive anti-ninja bias, had me second-guessing the job in 14. 3 Ninja is good. 3 Ninja is great. 4 Ninja, yeah, 4 Ninja kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. Although at least 5 Ninja made up for it. FF5 Ninja made up for it because dual wield is like one of the best abilities in the entire game. Like dual wield, rapid fire, Mystic's Knight, you just win the game at that point. The reason to dislike 7 is just you dislike how baited it feels. You like not liking that the party feels the same, or you just don't like turn-based games. Yeah. No, I have no objection to any of those complaints. It looks like ass. Just frankly, it just looks like ass. And yeah, the party in 7 is kind of the same issue as in 8, whereby all the party members basically do the same thing with 1 or 2 unique qualities that mean that by the end of the game, you are functionally just picking, hey, which character has the best limit break? Although in FF8, it's even worse, because in FF8, you're picking which character has the best limit break from minute 1 of the game. Minute 1 of game is just identify who has the best limit break. Okay, you are now the only part member I care about. Reasons to play 8, Laguna. I don't care for Laguna. I think Laguna is overrated and underhated. I'm sorry. I don't get the Laguna glazing. I really don't. He's kind of goofy. Sure, like he's got a bit of a personality about him, I guess. But like, that's it. Like, I think you know what I think it is? I don't think that Laguna's a particularly great character. I think the problem is that the benchmark for what a character has to do in FF8 to be considered good is so unbelievably low that Laguna himself is able to overcome it by just being barely anywhere above it, you know? Oh, you're fine, Ruby, but auto mod be auto mod. No, I see the picture people want to fuck him over the center. I mean, look, that's fine. That's a fine angle to have, but that doesn't make him a good character, okay? Like, there are plenty of things that you could want to fuck. Doesn't make them good characters. Just saying. I am not out here saying Alexander from the Epic of Alexander is a good character. But I'm just saying. Smash. Anyway, he's the only glimpse of personality in that fucking universe as a one-note character. True. Again, 8 I think is just... No, you know what actually the real frustrating thing is about 8 for me? I actually really like the idea of the setting. Like, modern fantasy is like my favorite fucking thing in anything. Like, give me a setting where we have guns and magic and summons, but we also have like cars and the internet exists and there's trains. Combine them together, it's such a good combo. Hardly anything does it. And it's so frustrating. And when they do it, it usually leans too much on one or the other. Like, usually it'll either be like the magic is so good and important and powerful that eventually, you know, the modern setting is just kind of whatever. Or it's the opposite, whereby like the magic is so hidden and obscure, it barely ever comes into play. I like parties of 3 so much, even when games do it well. I don't think a 3-man party is inherently a problem. I think it kind of depends on the systems. Because if nothing else, 3-man parties do allow you to, in theory, create the nice trinity of, you know, tank, healer, and DPS. So is FF15 cool then? FF15 has the issue of the magic being so hidden away it barely comes up. At least as far as I played it. I never played it very far. I'll be honest, I found the game extremely boring. But from my limited time with the game, the magic and fantasy elements were far too buried beneath the modern side of things. And then 9 came along and got Ghost Test. 9 is the height of turn-based games, and I won't hear otherwise. 9 is one of my favourite too. As I've said before, I'll say it again. FF9, FF5, either one of those are my favourite. It really depends on what day of the week you are asking me about it on. My only problem that I have with 9, which I didn't realise until I really played it, is that 9 is like kind of exhausting to play. Not that it's like, what's the one I'm looking for? Well, it's like boring or anything, but 9, there's very little like breathers in it. It's very much big set piece to big set piece to big set piece. And it does make it a little bit just exhausting after a while. Like, the game could use just kind of putting on the brakes a little bit and calming it down just a little bit, you know, just a little bit more regular dungeons would have been nice. That said, it's still right. It is still peak. One day I will drag Helm to the Chrono Cross Chrono Suit and show the other side of the JRPG fence. I have got Chrono Trigger on Steam now. It is on the list of things we are going to be doing. See, I can make that joke about Digimon right now. I really should, because it's high modern and fancy shit at the same time. I'm addressing it. No, I love Digimon. I'm absolutely Digimon pilled 100%. Gravy Tree is the best fantasy not named 11. I mean, 11 is certainly one of the games of all time. Actually, do you guys want to play a bit of 11 right now? We can play some 11 right now if you like. We can play 11. Hold on a sec. Let me just, hold on. Give me a sec. Let's play a little bit of 11. Give me a second here, guys. Takes Martin to fire it up here. Just a moment. Okay, we'll just, we do this. And then we do this. Sorry, FF11 is a very old game. It takes a while to kind of fire it up. Okay. There we go. Looking for group tunes. I'm a warrior, so we might be here a while. Oh no, I know this. That's right. I have exactly one Final Fantasy XI joke, and I'm going to repeat it till the end of time. I don't have the authentic 11 experience. I played 11 when it was like relevant and new, but the thing is, it was a different era. It was a pre-WoW era before hotkey MMO gameplay became the thing to be doing. And I don't think it will age very well. I've watched a friend actually go from like 0 to level cap a year or so ago, and I don't think it's for me. Thoughts on 12? My big thing with 12, I said this earlier, so my thing with 12 is I don't really like the aesthetic of it. I don't really care about any of the characters in it. And the Gambit system, I think, is a neat idea. I don't even hate the system itself, but I hate what it creates, which is situations whereby you are hamstringed, not because of your lack of gear or your lack of abilities that you'll have known, but by your lack of Gambit conditions. It's a very metagamey thing to be held back on, and I find that extremely frustrating. It's very annoying to me to like be going through a dungeon and open a chest and it's like, wow, you got the Gambit condition. Ally is suffering from the oil status. And I'm just like, okay, I guess no one in the party thought that, hey, maybe we should do something when my ally is given the oil status until now. It makes finding gear boring. And finding loot boring. And finding loot and treasure should never be boring, in my opinion. It's like it's valid, but the other god understands. You know what's funny here? There was an armored core game that tried to make a Gambit style system to appear, and AI combos control the entire battle, and you just watch after programming. See, I can see the appeal of that kind of gameplay. That is literally Unicorn Overlord, by the way. If you like Gambit style gameplay, I don't even like Unicorn Overlord that much. It's not my kind of cup of tea. If you like the Gambit system and that kind of gameplay, go play Unicorn Overlord, because that game will 100% rewards you for engaging with that sort of system. Be the entire game about playing manually, you get messages like, what? How did you do that now for NPCs? For manual play? To me, I like the system. It's very uncommanding to my team. It's a bit surprised about the character thing. I understand Van up in a level. Balthier and Fran help keep me engaged. Balthier is like the best character in the game, but even then, like, it's the Final Fantasy VIII problem. He's the best character in the game, but that's very much largely down to the fact that he is not competing with many people. The competition is very, very low. Also, if you're not someone like Pickle Drums, like exactly that. That's the other thing. I don't give a shit about that. That is not why I play fantasy. I play fantasy because I want to be a big damn hero. I want to throw fireballs. I want to stab things with swords and be the big damn hero. I do not give a shit about trade routes between. I can't even think of any of the names of the areas in FF12. That's how. Dalmasca. That was one of them. Dalmasca and Rabanasta. That was one. I don't care about the trade routes between Dalmasca and Rabanastre. I don't care about whether or not Princess Ash is going to get married to Prince What's-His-Face or whatever. I want to be a big damn hero. Let me go and punch God in the face. This was also part, mind you, of why I think FF16 is absolute ass, absolute cheeks, absolute penis game. Heck to your political intrigue, exactly. My favourite line that my friend Lee says, I play JRPGs when I connect and fight against their stories. Think about that a lot. I think that can be I think that can be JRPG games that the story is good. I mean, I think that a JRPG that has a good story or good mechanics can carry the other. Great example of this. Great example of a game where the writing carries the mechanics for me. Hyperdimension Neptunia. I'm a huge Neptunia fan. The original Neptunia game on the PS3 was actually a game that sold the system for me. Dead ass. Like, I saw that, I'm like, wait, this looks amazing, I want to play this. That was part of my decision to get a PS3 back in the day. The game itself sucks. The game is not good. Neptunia combat is very much just the pick big weapon, or not weapon, pick big damage option, the game. It is booty cheeks. But the writing is really fun. The characters are really fun. The actual story is kind of like, but the moment-to-moment character dialogue interactions is a lot of fun. Carried the game for me. And similarly, the reverse of that, I'm gonna drop the truth, Luke. I don't care who knows it. Pokemon. Pokemon is the opposite of that. Pokemon is the game you play because you enjoy the gameplay. You're sure as hell not playing it for the story. Yes, I know about Legends Arceus. Yes, I know about Legends EA. The statement stands. I'm sorry. Legends EA's story is not good at all. It is that thing again where people have gaslit themselves into thinking that ZA has a good story because, again, the benchmark for what a Pokemon story needs to do to be considered good is so low, it is subterranean. It's so low it takes double damage if you use Earthquake on it. Just saying. I will say the hot takes if I have to. God damn, the game has a story. You can't give this music just a series of comedy bits tied together by some brutally fun gameplay. Not played God Hand, but God Hand is one of those games I've never played. But I've never known anyone to have finished God Hand and disliked it. I'm sure they exist. I'm sure there are people that have done, but I've never known anyone who finished God Hand without coming out the other side as like a God Hand stan. Simply put. 5 is cute, like, oh no, it's a bit too simple. The highlight was Gilbert. Oh no, Sky, Shoe? I'm going with Sky. You are correct. Gilgamesh is the highlight of the story. 5's story is silly. It's very silly. And the game knows the story is not the main reason you're playing. 100%. I wouldn't even say that Pokemon's supposed to be good as opposed to comfortable, if that makes sense. I mean, that's fair. That's a fair way of putting it. I just mean insofar as when you play a Pokemon game, you're playing a Pokemon game for the gameplay. You're not playing it for, like, the deep characters or the engrossing story or, like, the epic exploration. You're playing it because you want to throw Pokeballs at things and you want to fight Pokemon and you want to see text on the screen that says it's super effective. That's why you play Pokemon games. Oh, I guess collecting also kind of counts as the, gameplay aspect of things. Point being, the fluff part of Pokemon games is the bad part of Pokemon games. Anyway, the city did a lot of work to get me not to not hate Vane, and yeah, you can just call me Sky, or the fucking dog also works. Fair enough. I've been yapping for a long while. This is what happens when you get me on a JRPG, man. You get me ranting about JRPGs, or even just games in general, I will ramble all day long. Me with X-Men introduces plot, ancient Pokemon, I said, that's cool, I just want to go find my Mega more awesome. Exactly! Pokemon games are not deep enough for the story to be important. Because again, I feel like I often need to remind people of this. And again, when I say this, it's not an insult. Pokemon are easy children's games. They are games designed for literal children. That's not an insult. And it's not an insult when I say that. That's just facts of what the games are. They are designed for children. So they're not going to be, super in-depth with their story. They're not allowed to be because the average player of the game has barely developed object permanence. That's why the game tells you what moves are super effective, because the average player of Pokemon has an age lower than the number of fingers on their hands. Okay, I saw FF10 and went, oh right, Helm is stupid up his arm. Yeah, such a commence. Before we leave, FF13 appears, and it can't just be lightning is hot. 13. Well, I mean, bad, obviously. Not good. Very bad game. I think the biggest thing I have with against 13 is just that it's boring. I know that you can go through that game without just spamming the auto combat, but the problem is the game never gives you a reason to do so, is my problem with it. The lack of towns made the whole thing just feel like weirdly empty and desolate. I know there's a lore reason for it, but you could have just not written that lore reason into it. But my biggest critique of 13, and unfortunately this is not an original opinion of mine, this was something that was pointed out to me, but I have adopted because I hold it so very strongly, which is this. The entire premise and point of 13, the entire plot of 13, spoilers for F13 by the way, is that the main characters have been given a task by Robot God. But the problem is, Robot God can only communicate to them through hazy mental glimpses. And as such, they don't know what their task is. They have to guess. And the thing is, they want to do their task, because if they fail the task, they get turned into robot zombies. And then later on, you find another Robot God. And it speaks fucking English. The plot has now collapsed. There is now no explanation for why Robot God can't just write things down or tell you things. The plot collapses in itself the moment they introduce that character, because at that point the entire excuse for the plot no longer makes sense. And then Lightning Returns happens, oh boy. I was playing the first game, but 13.2 is really, that surprises me, because I've not played 13.2. 13.2 is one of the few games I have no exposure to whatsoever. And the weird thing is, often when I hear the 13 trilogy gets brought up in conversation, generally speaking, people often say that 13.2 is like the better one. I have no horse in the race, I've not played it. But I know often when like critique of 13 gets brought up, a lot of the time it gets mentioned as being the better of the trilogy. My friends played for it live and trust me, I see. 13.2 is like Dragon Quest monster games. Huh. The story is so bad that it poisons the world. Oh, but I assumed the story was going to be bad, you know. I assumed it was going to be bad. I don't think any of the Fantasy 13 games are games you play for the... Well, I say that. I think they expect you to play it for the story, but I don't think anyone is realistically playing it for the story. Damn, DQ Monster, that takes me back to the Game Boy. Good-ass monster racing games. I've only ever played one DQ monster game, which is actually my only DQ game for that matter, which was Joker on the Nintendo DS. I didn't really click with it, but I think part of that is that it's the kind of game, because it's like, you know, Dragon Quest monsters, at least my interpretation is, it kind of leans a little bit on the idea that you are going to soyjack when you see the monsters, you know? Another good example, Digimon games, you know? Cyber Sleuth, for example, aggressively mid-game that is carried entirely by virtue of the fact that you can just get an Angelomon and point at the screen and do the soyjack face when you see her, you know? If that game had original monsters, no one would care about it. It would be, like, forgotten for the depths of time. And that's kind of my understanding of how Dragon Quest Monsters is meant to kind of be. It's not necessarily that the games are amazing, it's more just that they're carried by the license a little bit. I could be wrong. Maybe there's more depth there, I just don't know, but you understand me how CS is aggressively made, how Hacker's Memory less mid, but still. They're not great. They're not great. They are very by-the-books JRPGs that are carried by the virtue of the fact that you get to play with Digimon. Everyone knows that best Digimon games are World 1 and Next Order. No? Next Order I have come around on. I used to be a Next Order hater. I have since done a complete 180 of them. I think Next Order is actually now up there for one of the best games, but play it on easy mode. Never play that game on anything other than easy mode unless you just do not respect your own time. Frankly. The changes in difficulty for hard mode in that game add nothing in terms of difficulty, they just add grind. It's just numbers. It's boring. That's not the side missions and implications in CS, but the gameplay system is aggressively okay. Yes! I think that's kind of a weird thing, actually. A lot of the more interesting lore of Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory is, like, tucked away in the side quests. The one I always remember, I think a lot of people remember this one, is the one side quest in Cyber Sleuth where basically people are being sold, like, what was, like, they were being sold, like, AI girlfriends and AI boyfriends, and it turned out what was actually happening was, like, yeah, they were getting their bodies hijacked. Like, that is some dark fucking shit. That deserved to be more than, like, a 10-minute side quest. That was, like, by far one of the most interesting things that happened in the plot of that game. And it was, again, just complete side content for no good reason. I am going to be getting into, I'm going to be playing Digimon Time Stranger. I'm going to be doing that one on stream. I'm R-ing whether I want to wait till after FF10 or maybe we slot it in as our new Thursday game while we're taking a break from Master Duel, because, good lord, as much as I do enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh!, I definitely need a bit of a break from Master Duel, I feel. I liked FF4 After Years because people have never played After Years. I've heard bad things about it, but I've heard bad things about everything. That is a hot take, but I know nothing about it, so I don't really have an opinion on it, unfortunately. Surely the new banners will surely save it. That is true, you know. If there is one thing that I've always said about Master Duel, it's that there's too many answers to Maxi. I have to go find some paths, so I'll be quiet for a bit. Oh, of course, enjoy Pathfinder! Have some good luck with the rolls. We should probably get ourselves started into the game as well. We'll sit here for like 15 minutes yapping, honestly. It's funny people use in a better shape than Master. Oh, well, that's not even, like, unusual. That's been the case for a long time. Like, Master Duel has level 2 Earth Insect legal. It's objectively worse by virtue of that alone. I should just bring that Max C to 3 and have the ability to always have in hand and draw it from outside the deck for both players. You know, I can see I can see what you're getting at here. You know, it'll be like that one time when Insectors were made so that you could search Max C, and then the OCG's like, yeah, we already have that. It happens every game anyway. Alrighty, guys, we should get into some FF10 for a little bit at least. So, please keep your arms, legs, and all the closing doors. Arms, legs, and all the closing doors. Hello. Please keep your arms, legs, and other body parts clear the closing doors, and I'll see you by the game screen in just a sec. Okay, don't worry, the technical issues. I decided to close FF10 while we were yapping because this version of the game is very very buggy, to say the least. And what I have deduced is that the best way to prevent bugs is to close the game every hour or so. And because we were yapping for so long, I'm like, you know what? I might as well just close it until we're ready to start. It's a clown that can chop itself up. Is that what he does? I know nothing at all about One Piece apart from what knowledge I have gained from the One Piece rap. Actually, that's not true. I know like 1 or 2 characters from One Piece by virtue of them being posted on the internet, but like that's about it. It's crazy. Kingdom Hearts 1 keeps crashing, and I lost hours of progress life. It's so weird. Like Square Enix, how can you not make a PC port to save your life? That happened to us. We didn't lose hours of progress because I do save obsessively, but during our very first stream, the game just like froze on me for no good reason. Well, hell, let me account you the entire plot of One Piece. Takes one gigantic breath and explodes. Alright, so we're here for Operation Mayhem. We should probably use our sphere levels, actually. We've been sitting on these for a little bit. Right, time to go back because we missed an ability because I'm dumb. Let's just get everyone moving a little bit. Right, Kamari's here because we're waiting on a key sphere so we can get to that level 1 lock. I do like the sphere grid system, but I do kind of wish it was a little bit quicker. You know what would be a really nice change for the sphere grid? A 1-button press to just fill in nodes that are... I don't feel like... Say this node. Say we're in range of this node. It'd be really nice if there was like a single button that would just put a defense node or power sphere, whatever it is in there, you know? It's also weird how like Ornn is like such a giga tank early on. Well, HP tank, I guess. We're using Kimahri. We're using Kimahri because we're using everyone we can. Oh, we missed the somehow. Whoops. Because the thing about Kimahri is, Kimahri gets access to the use ability if you take him the route we're going, and having two characters that have steal and use is actually like really nice early game. It is far and away my favorite way to use Kimahri. That said, he is just strictly worse Riku. I'm not going to pretend he isn't, but I mean, worse Riku is still pretty decent, you know? Kimahri isn't real. Kimahri's a cat that follows the pipe. Everyone else is anthropomorphized in their mind. That's the real power of Sin's toxin. Oh, that's a big gun. I never noticed before. These are just bottles. These are just like giant bottles on their side. He's just very hungry. Can I just back up there till we get Riku? Would be crazy if Riku and Riku met.
Curses! Ow!
He really hates them, huh?
Oh, Waka.
He left the sword Waka gave him in Besaid, and he fought with an Al-Bhed Machina weapon instead.
That was clearly the difference maker.
That's got nothing to do with it. I just hate these sacrilegious
Racist
contraptions.
Waka, yeah. It's so funny, I don't think Waka ever actually learns his lesson either. That's the thing. Like, I'm pretty sure Waka starts the game hating the Al-Bhed and ends the game hating all the Al-Bhed, apart from, like, 1 or 2. Like, I think, unironically, Waka is the kind of person that would go up to Riku and be like, "It's okay, you're one of the good ones, yeah?" Like, he's kind of a terrible person, I'm sorry. I hate technology. Okay, calm down, volleyball grandpa. No, it's fine. Yevon says we can use that one, so it's actually based. If ever Freeman made a LAFL called Wind Up Waka, you just AFK like you just talk like Waka in chat and you get comps as a dragoon. Why have we not got a glamour item for dancers that give them blitz balls yet? That would be perfect.
It won't work anyway.
Don't say that. It might be a hopeless campaign, and it might mean defying Yevon. But the Crusaders and the Al-Bhed, they're doing their best to defeat Sin.
You know, the Crusaders are kind of the horror of this game, aren't they?
And that's just what we want to.
I don't think you ever see them win a single battle or do anything remotely impressive. But I never give up.
All right. But I still think Machina are bad news. They're forbidden for a reason.
Maybe not that. It's more he just starts being openly racist. It's one of those things that quietly accepted Jim Crow ended that held resentment.
Maester Kinok too?
To be fair, what can they do to him? Oh no, I get that.
Hurry, my lady.
I feel like though, fighting it is like the bad play here. I could be wrong. I think it's around this area where there's like, is this where we can get like the TKO really early? Is it from you?
Monopoly's a great thing. Things are selling no matter what the price. Oops, sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, we get a TKO here. Oh, we can't afford it though. Oh, but I really want it. Anything else here that's good? Nothing like crazy good. I do really want that TKO. We can sell some stuff for it. We can just like sell all the basic stuff. That might be worth it because it's got slots on it. Oh wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay, yeah, we can sell the buckler. Sell that. How much do we need? We need a lot. 10,100. Oh, we can just sell a lot more than that. That will not cut it. Paddle spear, sure. Lightning steel, sure. I'm confused what could be good though. Oh yeah, we just have nothing to sell. Oh wait, we can afford it! I won't even look at my deal. Wait, hold on. Yeah, we're gonna grab that. Yeah, we'll equip it, why not? Yeah, getting a stone weapon early on is like just so nice to have. I get something with how hopeless the sin situation is. I get it.
The operation will begin shortly. Please check all your equipment.
You all right?
Of course not. I came here to fight sin, but they stick me here.
If you want to prove yourself,
Why was it like grunt so like loud compared to his regular dialogue?
first you must complete the tasks you are given.
I can sympathize with this guy though. Small Helm story. Some years ago, I took part in a LARP, live action roleplay. My friends were really into it, and I was like, yeah, I'll come along, why not? I got put on guard duty. Now, I'm not saying I'm above guard duty, far from it, you know. As a maid, I'm used to doing all kinds of roles. But the thing is that the guard, me being on guard duty and the person I was on guard duty with was completely pointless. Do you know why? There was exactly 2 moments over the entire event in which the guards became relevant in terms of something happened at the gate that was bad. In both situations, the thing at the gate was something that neither of us were in the system capable of dealing with. Like, we got attacked by like fucking ghosts. So we had to leave our post to go to the tent where all the actual important people were and say, yeah, there's like a ghost here. We can't really do anything about it. Does one of you guys want to come and kill it or something? Fun! Imagine being invited to a game and being told you're playing NPC. See, I didn't mind the idea of being a guard because, like, it was one of those events that wasn't like a quest per se. It was more just kind of like, there was a quest that happened in the middle of it, but a lot of the event was kind of just like camp, if you like, you know? So, like, I get it, you know, I understand it. But it was like the most boring thing I ever did. Suffice it to say, didn't bother going back. I also have like, it highlighted it to me as well, another inherent issue that I have with LARPs, which is, it's just worse D&D, or worse tabletop even, right? Like, when I'm playing a tabletop, I can play whatever I like. If I decide I want to play like a 10-foot tall Goliath, who's like built like a fucking semi-truck with a 12-foot long greatsword, I can do that. If I want to say I'm playing like an elf archer who never misses a shot and is like incredibly good at shooting things, I can do that. And in both of these cases, the numbers will support that. If I go to a LARP system and I say I'm playing a dashing sword fighter who's never lost a duel, well, now I have to actually physically be able to do that. I can't just say to them, yeah, I'm really good at dueling, so you lose. That's not how it works. It's just, I don't... If you enjoy it, you do you. As far as I see it, though, it's just worse than doing a tabletop game. I'm sorry. That's why how much of the Ellen LARP and in life became Unreal the 2D avatar. Exactly. Me at LARP, I'm a very time relation man who's amazing at sitting.
I had heard from Seymour, but I didn't know
I like how he just goes in for a hug.
Good to see you, Oren. 10 years, is
He
it?
doesn't look like a hugger, but, you know.
That's Wen Keenock, one of the 4 maesters
I think it's
of
for
Yevon.
nerds who chug creatine and pump
He
iron,
leads
tell me
the
I'm
World
wrong.
monks, and also commands the Crusaders.
I think a lot of the LARP is less
All
about
troops ready to move
the
at
actual
your
game
command,
itself, and more just about hanging out with friends. And like, I can get it from that angle, but like, you know, you can hang out with friends without being dressed as an elf, right? Also, LARP is like a really expensive hobby.
Where have you been the last 10
Like, if you want to play like a knight in a LARP system, you gotta have armor. That's just expensive.
This plan won't work. You know that. We'll just let them
Wait.
dream a little.
Oh, it wasn't,
longer.
okay. I genuinely thought I was Orban saying that for a moment.
Lord Keenock.
Oh, yes. Proceed.
That Keenock a maester?
I heard that,
That was a
Oren.
slightly awkward line.
A lot has happened the last 10 years. What were you doing and where?
Well, it's because
Fulfilling
plans are
a
going to try to
promise
destroy
I
their
made to a
props.
friend. I still am.
just tell me one thing. Have you seen Zanarkand?
Clearly let himself go.
I kinda think we don't belong here.
We could just leave.
It is time at last. We must tell the Albed waiting outside to begin the operation at once.
There's a lot of horror fan. I gotta both respect and
Fiends may
hate
break
LARPing.
through. This place
I think
is
like
not
modern
safe.
LARP, it makes more sense.
Make sure you're prepared to defend
A
yourself.
Vampire the Masquerade, that to me makes sense as a LARP system. But doing something like, say, fantasy LARP or like sci-fi LARP, I don't know, it doesn't really quite make sense to me. Yeah, we could save. Just deal with, you know, cutscenes. Oh, looked away for a second. Call Cthulhu LARP, where you have to bring your extended family and friends to take over for you when you die. See, that's why I could never play Call of Cthulhu. I am very much in the camp of I don't play tabletop RPGs for like... What's the word? When I play tabletop RPGs, I want to get attached to my characters. I want them to grow and have like arcs. And I know that the Call of Cthulhu grinder style of gameplay is just not for me.
Are you ready?
I'm ready! I'm ready.
Maester Keenock, please.
Will Sin come?
Sin always returns for its spawn. To make sure, we're going to encourage them to call out
Why
to
don't
it.
we just like
You
use an island
It'll come.
where we just like deliver the
I
spawn
remember
to?
Norin telling me. Sin is my old man. Sin is jacked.
Sin has to pay a lot of child support for all his spawn. Do you ever think those guys who make amazingly cool, usable, realistic Space Marine armor cosplays and they just roll up to a LARP and be like, my cat's a Gundam? There is Warhammer 40k LARP. I've never like seen it or known anyone that's been to it, but I know for a fact it is a thing that exists, and yes, people go there as Space Marines. Not knows what they actually fight though, because like, you know. Alright, so, this is Sinspawn Gui. Oh, as I used to call it, Sinspawn Gui. So we have to hit the body, but the arms defend the body. And as usual, we're going to try and use every character to try and get all of our Fantasy to get some experience. Ow. There's no shot you have anything, but... I think it's weak to fire. Could be wrong. Oh no, it can't be weak to fire. We've got a sensor on command. Let's see if it was. Ah, well now do we? I guess we'll get some damage on the arm. Kimari! Oh, look, you guys got overdrive ready. Ooh, I didn't... We will use that. We will definitely use that. Foreign! I know what we got for you. No, not in guard. I know. Power break it, I guess? It's gonna block it, but... Does that still apply the break? I actually don't know.
So the arms are for defense.
The head is moving suspiciously. That's not good.
I'll cast a spell at its head.
What is this? That's fine. We were going to take you out for the locker anyway. What should be on the do this idea? Oh gosh, the weird modern one. I don't like it. I mean, the game might be good for all I know, but like, actually, we can silence it maybe. I don't like the designs. It's like, hey, you know all those cool fantasy characters from Final Fantasy that you like? How iconic they look? What if we just like dress them up in like the most boring ass streetwear you've ever seen in your entire life? I don't get who it's for, I guess is how I'd put it. You know what? We can do some cheering. I want to get you out, but Owen's too slow. There we go. You know, let's do the big guy. Let's get in an effort. Hey, that's awesome! Good lord, what is that? This is Sinspawn Gui. Or Sinspawn Gui. Or something. My issue is this is like a Nomura pet project, like the FFK is all just like fashion models, modern day, screws stuff. It very much is. It is very much a Nomura project, you can tell. I am a Nomura apologist in terms of his designs, but good lord, the man should not be allowed anywhere near the writer's desk under any situation. It would just do hellfire. The simple spoiler responses, clearly. And I've seen him make more projects blow chunks. True! I mean, just look at Kingdom Hearts 3, absolute ass. My hot take on Kingdom Hearts, I don't even know if this might not even be a hot take, this might be a cold take for all I know. Kingdom Hearts was good until they started shifting away from the Final Fantasy stuff. Like, early Kingdom Hearts was like, oh, it's the Final Fantasy Disney crossover. And then over time, they removed the Final Fantasy. And eventually, there's no Final Fantasy. It's strictly just Disney and also Nomura's original characters. We might as well just do another Hellfire. Fuck it. He dies regardless. Might as well go out on a bang. I do love how, like, he just, like, flies backwards before he fires that. The models and textures might not have aged amazingly, even with the HD version of this game. God knows the faces aren't great in this version. But the animations are still very good. Alright. I got the way that the head changes when it's dead, and it goes grey like that, right? This is a really specific thing that it reminded me of. It reminds me of ground beef. If you leave it out, or like put, what's the word? Well, what is it even? I think it's onions. Onions, I think it is, if you mix them with ground beef, something about the chemical reaction makes it go grey quite quickly. And it always reminded me of that. Let's haste for Yuna, so we get some heals going. And actually, we can just head up. Oh, the arms came back, right.
They blocked my shot, yeah?
I wasn't even paying attention to the arms. We'll just hit the arms instead then. And we'll get some cheering going. So lots of chemicals. This is a tiny part of the JRPG practice for attacking and killing it. Oh wait, can we? Oh right, you can't group cast heals in this game. I forgot about that. That's fine. Team ports like what? Port on the PS4, port which is the port on the PS3. Port is portception. Ports within ports. I just think there aren't many good PS2 ports because of Choose Engine getting away. It could be. You could be very right. It could also just be, you know, JRPG devs and PC ports, you know. Well, not even JRPG, Japanese devs and PC ports. They're not exactly famous for getting on well together. I mean, it's start hitting, I guess. Hey, nice clip. It's a deadly mix of both of those things. Probably correct. Probably correct. Oh, we have Prey. We can do Prey. I forgot we had Prey. Not very effective, but it is broadcast. I do love, like, the fact that when they're hasted, all their animations sped up, so, like, Titus is just, like, his little pitter-patter of his feet. Especially when the boss is far away, it's like, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you. He just looks so silly. We can't really do much else with this. Anything else we can use here that does anything? Not really. Bonk its arm! Yeah! 14 damage. Guys, it's just another sugar rush from too much blitzball because they just stand because he's spilled away. Oh, we're like so close to getting our freaking, break overdrive. That's fine, we'll be fine. It's always good, but it's super good in this game. Honestly, any kind of game that's like... Any game that has buffs that don't expire naturally, the buffs are always going to be good. a system like this would benefit from is having, like, moves that can remove specific buffs. Like, you've got things like Dispel and whatnot, but, like, what about, like, a melee attack that also just removes specifically haste or something like that, you know? You need to make a point, though, of really showing it off to the player when it works or when it's doing something, you know? One thing that I dislike about older Final Fantasy games, actually, is that occasionally you'll run into an enemy that has, like, a move that also has, like, a Dispel effect, and you don't always realize it until it's too late. Hey, the overkill. I don't even remember what overkill does, but I think you get, like, better drops or something. He's kind of got the cover of Terrymon mouth, hasn't he? Or, like, the cover of Terrymon jaw, I guess. Didn't notice the centipede legs on the back, though. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but realistically, what are you doing? Fire! See, these guys at least have a plan. This is a plan. Guns, big guns, lots of big guns. I can see the vision of what you're doing with that. I guess they exist because of the things popping off of Sin, but just don't be near them. Where's my Dragon Eater?
Look out!
Ow. Wait, you can just do that? You can just do that? That's a thing you can just do? Somehow we survived this. I played FF1 Pixel Rematch. I keep going to item screen, which I can't remember what buffs the girl was. Temper, Saber, Haste, and when I died, I forget what buffs I can. Exactly, yeah, exactly. No fucking shot he's doing that. This man does not have a strength score to back that up. He's not even got a weapon, he's just using his bare-ass hands. And it worked!
Stand back.
He pushed it back!
Yes.
He took it on with his hands, and he won! Okay, well, we don't have to, but... Oh wait, can we not do it? I thought you could do it in this fight. Oh, maybe this is Limit Break. I thought you could summon in this fight as him, but I guess maybe you need Limit Break or something. I don't know. We can't even tag out here. Like. Anna's juicing him, tell me I'm wrong. I mean, if he's juicing him, then why can't Yuna do that shit, you know? Like, I know Anna's pretty good, but like, if it's not nothing. If nothing else, Yuna should be hitting for a lot more than 14, just saying. I mean, let's be honest, this entire fight basically just exists for Seymour to aura farm. Like, it's just here so Seymour can go, look how much magic I can do. I don't think it matters what element we use. Like, this fight really is just... Your best partner is just here to be cheerleaders for him. I love the trope of have this character a bit, look how cool they are, okay, I'll wave goodbye! Is that sure what's going to happen? Ah, he's clearly a main partner, but clearly. He does have a big hair for it. See, I think Seymour has like the most Yu-Gi-Oh hair of any Final Fantasy character, period. Like, you could draw anime Seymour and he would just be a Yu-Gi-Oh protagonist. Or antagonist, maybe. Actually, he'd have to be an antagonist because he summons Anima. He summons relinquished Anima. Look at all them levels. Too bad most of them on Kimahri. Ah, but there we go, 6 key spheres. Okay, Kimahri's about to get online. Kimahri's about to become actually decent for a little while.
The others!
Someone take us out. I hate FF keeps changing what I call summons. I understand it from the idea of making it like, you know, it's an in-universe term. It is a little odd though. It would be nice to have some degree of consistency. Look at this fucking sight system, what a mess. Yes, run towards the giant space whale. See, the fact that this almost works says to me we just need like one more gun. Like, imagine if we had 2 of those things, you know? If one nearly did it, then 2 does it every time, right? Seymour links what it's adding with to your board piece. Seymour is just Pegasus's FF14 character, clearly. I mean, it went from summons to islands to summons to islands to guardian forces to islands to Aeons to islands to Espers. Yeah, they like islands, but they can't commit to it. I kind of like them being different just because it makes it easier to talk about specific ones. But I do get what you mean. Well, that just happened. I can't believe that Operation Mayhem didn't go well. I guess we're gonna have to actually do the rest of the video game now then, I guess. I can't believe the main characters have to be the one to defeat Sin. Let's just call them what they are. Very large monsters that are cool to bring to your aid. Cool to bring to aid to your party in combat. Oh, yes, for short. An acronym to join the likes of smashing pumpkins into small piles of putrid debris. Where do we actually go? I don't remember what we're doing this bit. And Titus still only has one long pant leg. Well, anyway, to be fair to Titus, the one long pant leg was a choice in the first place. At this point, though, we do have to give him a pass. Where is he going to find a second long pant leg? At this time of year. At this time of day. In this part of Spira. I actually don't remember what we have to do to trigger the next part of the game. Will I talk to the dead guys? Peaceful death. Probably had no clue. Oh, I'm pretty sure I had a big clue. I mean, the giant space whale probably clued him in. Still so young. Titus, you're 17! You can't lament over how young someone is when they die when you're 17.
What's going on? Why? What's going on?
Man, Gus are channeling his Zero here. What am I fighting for? What's going on? I can't believe the thing that historically didn't work. I don't know why they thought this would work in the first place. It's literally not everything. Exactly! Exactly! It really is just like, okay, but this time. Yeah, I believe Titus is 17. Everyone in Final Fantasy is far younger than you think they are. Titus is 17. I think Yuna's also 17.
Stand back!
Riku, I think someone said is 14?
You won't hurt it.
Owen is 35.
Your powers are still too weak.
Yeah, even Owen, like, Owen's 35. Like, the man is a rough-looking 35. I'm not sure how old Seymour was supposed to be, but he's like a tree man, so he kind of ages differently.
You
I'm
can't.
guessing. Fury is 16? I didn't know that. I might have guessed he was about like 18, but like I didn't know he was that long. Jeez. That makes the Lamia Queen scene even more awkward than it already was.
I have no idea what I was thinking when I ran after Sin that day. Before I knew what I was doing, there I was, chasing him down like a thief at market. Maybe I was angry. Maybe I wanted to go home. I kept thinking of Xanarkand and my old man.
I don't think that Titus has much of a concept of a thief at market. Xanarkand does not look like the kind of setting whereby, well, first off, markets even exist, but second of all, you would chase down a thief. You probably just like get on the phone and call the cops and they say, oh, well, we can't really do anything about it. I had no idea what I was thinking, because I usually don't think, like on most days. To be fair, Titus is a gigantic dumbass, I'm not going to pretend. He is an absolute moron. Hello, hoodie child. No. And then, balls to the face. And even when Titus is having a near-death experience, he's thinking about blitzballs.
What? They say you don't practice anymore. That you're gonna retire.
Let them talk.
I mean, Jake's gonna be like, what? He's gonna be like 35?
They say you're no good because you drink all the time.
Probably?
I can quit drinking whenever
Like, that's kind of on the older end for like an athlete, isn't it?
What did you say?
You just said you can.
And like, blitzball's a very demanding sport. I can't imagine it's like a game you can play
do today what you can leave for
beyond your peak for very long.
There he goes again.
Jake's 12. Jekt is the opposite of the,
I thought I sensed my old man.
You know, like the 1,000-year-old lolly trope? Jekt is the opposite of that. He's only 12, but he looks like he's like 40.
It was just Sin's toxin playing tricks on my mind.
But wait, how old is Cloud? I was assuming he was like 20 to 21. I think Cloud is about 17, 18. Something like that.
How many died today? People die and Yuna dances. When will she stop dancing? When will it stop?
This whole time. What did I miss? Well,
Yuna won't
Operation
stop dancing.
Mayhem didn't
Not
go
until
great.
Sin is gone.
It could have gone a lot better.
I think.
It turns out trying the thing that didn't work before doesn't work.
Huh?
Many stories ended here today. But yours goes on, I see.
What a shame.
Sin had come
You know,
and gone.
there's a lot of things you can
but
poke
I
fun
remained
at Titus
here.
for in terms of his outfit. I will be honest, I kind of like his shoes. I'm very biased because yellow is my favorite color, but I don't know, the shoes are kind of good. I would wear those. Wait, I know it's me. This took over you dancing from 10 too. She won't stop dancing until Sin's gone on until she sprains her leg. Actually, blitzball players could be about 30 before they retire, and inform this. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be a sport that you'd retire fairly young, I'd imagine. Like, I don't know much of sports, but like, I'm pretty sure most footballers / soccer players retire like early 30s, if even. Oh, we're actually missing a, what is this? Ability node? Ability node. Missing ability node. We must distill some ability later. No, not that one. Oh, we're running out of MP sphere, mana spheres as well. Billion power spheres then. Okay, Kamari, time to unlock the lock. What is that node in there though? Hold on. Oh, this is the node that's like obnoxious to try and get into, because like you have to try and kill for Gil. We do not care about that. Let's get you on your path that we want you to be on, which is... Yes. Okay. I'm going to move you here. I'm going to use Power Sphere. We do need to wait so we can get access to... We need some more ability spheres to get steal and use. But we are going to grab those, and that'll be huge for him. So if you believe Cloud 17, that means 15 rejoin the Shinra. No way! Are you telling me that Shinra might not be very scrupulous? Are you telling me that the evil power company that rules the world might be up to some bad things? No, surely not. They wouldn't do that. Shinra cares about you and your family.
A swift retreat. Satisfied?
What do you mean?
Those who turned from Yevon died, while the faithful live on.
Oh, there's a chest behind it.
The past 10 years have changed you, I see.
You do not look so well.
Like you watched a bunch of people
more
die.
than ever, you must be the people's strength, their confidence. Anyone else would be expected to show their sorrow. But you are a summoner. You are Spira's hope. Until sin is defeated, you must not relent. Do you understand?
So hear me out. Zap gun didn't work. What if we use a bigger Zap gun?
Are you afraid?
Didn't think of that.
Yuna, take me.
So I never understood. I think I commented this when he first showed up. I never understood what is going on with Seymour's like stomach area. Like, I could never work out if it was meant to be hair or like wrinkles or what. It just looks odd.
Farewell.
Of course, after I said he's not going to show it again, but I'll point it out again later, I guess. Anyway, look at that chest. What's in the box? Oh, hi, potion. Right, let's save, and after saving, we'll do a quick refreshing pause because, again, this game doesn't like going for too long, so we're going to reset the game, try and make sure it doesn't die on us again. Both container kills and instantly potion down for even that fast. Hey, Anthony, welcome in. Doing well. Hope you are as well. With his robes, I think. I know he has got like flowy robes, but like, I don't know. Next time he shows up again, I'll try and pause on a frame that shows him to kind of illustrate what I mean. Because he really does look like he's got like weird like belly wrinkles or something. Maybe he's just got like crazy stretch marks. Oh, we can't progress here because someone's on the floor in pain, and Titus is too awkward to walk past them. Titus has just like crippling social anxiety. Like, I can't just walk past them and ignore them.
Sin is Jecht.
Yeah. For a while there, I thought I could feel him. But that doesn't mean I believe you.
This animation gets reused so much for Titus in this game, by the way.
He came here for you.
That one animation of him, like,
so he killed
he's doing it now. You can see he's doing it now.
To see me?
You can't see his hand, but you can tell.
That's what Sin does. He wanted to show that to you. Do you know why?
How am I supposed to know?
So you would kill him. As long as he is Sin, Jecht will keep killing. He wants you to stop him.
You
I
gotta
just
be
found all
kidding.
FF9 and 11 rounds at the
How do
same
you
time.
know
Oh
all
yeah,
this
it was the same
anyway?
game event, I believe. I don't think it was E3. I don't think E3 was a thing at the time. It was like a
I'm not
Tokyo
done
game
talking
event
to
or
you.
something.
Don't you run away!
Yeah, they were all developed in parallel. Which does also explain why they're so very different. We'll save again, just in case. As someone that hates losing progress, I save every chance I get. Multiple teams and tons of money means I could afford to do so. Exactly. Man, imagine making 3 games parallel to each other. Like, nowadays, devs can barely afford to make 1 game because the game industry has got so huge and gigantic that you've got to put $1 billion into every game you make.
Hurry up.
Imagine managing budget, exactly.
She's awfully cheerful.
I'm pleased to write script saved the game every step on the save, so that's our game became 1,000 terabytes.
In dark times, she must shine bright.
Kamari spoke!
Now are dark times. Yuna tries hard.
We should help her then.
If we worry, she tries harder. Do not frown.
Don't worry, be happy.
Kimari try too.
Smile, let me see.
Well, a snarl, a smile,
Sad.
but... I hope you enjoyed that dialogue with Kamari, by the way. That is probably about half of his total dialogue in the entire game. I'm not even joking, Kamari has like a comically low amount of dialogue in this game. It's something like 11 lines or something like that? Oh, that's horrifying. Basilisks. What if we attack one and have Wako attack the other? Oh, it's on Yuna's turn. Can we stone it? No, it's immune. I mean, fair enough. Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't appreciate you stoning my summoner. Because we don't have anything to... Oh, we have nothing to undo that. That's horrifying. You know what? Let's just get out of here. Sorry, Yuna. Thankfully, I believe in this game that every status is only temporary, so she's now just fixed. So that's good. What about happy news? I'm thinking if it's the PS2 version of 10.2 for people who don't use it. Oh, nice! Dude, could you stop it with this shit? Let's get out of here. You're more annoying to fight than you're worth it. Two guys next to Titus. Should we help them fight for horrible stone causing Hellspawn? Nah. They're fine. Let's, heal. We can deal with this encounter. Doesn't matter if we miss or not, because we're just trying to get the points for participation. Hey! It's a storm, Luigi. You didn't make it. Actually, he did make it. Using his blitzball powers. Oren. Oren probably misses here, but... Oh, we don't need powers for it, actually. That's like the one we don't need. And finally, a Lulu. That should have been Blizzard. That's fine. Did we have, like, extract speed or ability on anyone else? I thought we did. Got speed. We need ability. Does anyone have ability? No, Kamala, you won't have it. Wait, does Barker have it? Hey, ability. Yeet. Oh, okay. I hope that still applies the, extract. Seems to have. Okay. Now we can actually make Kamari have a button he can press it does something. Unfortunately, yeah. Oh, we did get mana spare. We're good. Got one mana sphere, we need another one to do the other one. Glory time! Need to go this far. Get steel. We're gonna wait here until we can get use, and then we backtrack. Again, steal and use this early on. I just find it really helpful. You again. What if we... I don't know, does darkness do anything on you? It does work. Not sure how good that is, but... Ah, you're blinded! How can you gaze? Oh, whatever. That's powerless. Yeah, this encounter is not worth it, I don't think. Oh, Walker! Maybe the fault. What am I doing? I can just take in Titus. Just flee. I like to imagine the party like just coming back like 2 minutes later, just awkwardly carting off the stoned person. Wow, we're getting tons of ambushes today. Okay, this is a good encounter though. Titus, just do a cheer, just to pass the time. Walker can extract from a flan, I guess. Oh, I didn't stone it. That's alright. And then Owen can... Might as well just kill the backline guy. The bunny. And we can bring in everyone else. Kamari. Do something, by which I mean that's steel. Sleeping powder. I have no... I will be honest, although I know stealing and using is very good, I don't actually know a lot of the good steel combos for... mixed combos, rather. I never really got into, like, end game for this game. Making Kamari Steel is the best thing you can do, because you get a bunch of rare mixed materials early for me. Yeah, it's just nice to have them, honestly. It's also super nice when you get to... what's it? Let's play Kamari again. Can we steal again? It's nice when you get to that one area where you want to steal from a bunch of enemies, just to have another guy that can do it. You're not gonna hit it, let's get Titus. Yeah! There we go. Took longer than it needed to, but it's fine. That's kind of like the summary of this game. Takes longer than it needs to if you want to actually be like remotely effective about it. There we go. Steal yours, and now we can just go this way. We use the heal snare. We use these. And then we can move a bit further. Here it works. Kamari should be decently tanky at least with all these HP ups. Oh, we need one for Titus. I don't know how much we're using Provoke, but I'd rather have it and not need it than... Actually, no, we will want Provoke, actually. There's one fight, very specifically, I think, where we want the Provoke ability. It, like, trivializes that one fight. Wait, who did we not use? Oh, I Titus didn't use Provoke, yeah. Let's have a go still the Oko effect on robots, making it more useful as a godsend. Now, if only more RPGs can make things great. True! Wow, Kamari gained so much HP there, he's in critical from that. I believe I was gonna bother fighting these. Yeah, things in RPGs are just so bad.
Hey! How much longer till Xanarkand?
Still a ways.
First down the Moonflow to the Guado city of Guadosalam.
Guadosalam!
Then across the
We're
Thunder
off!
Plains to the Temple of Makalania.
Oh, boy.
And before that, we get to pray at the temple in Jose.
I like how she says that line like she's poking fun at him.
Can we? Huh?
I have to pray to the faith in every temple in order to earn the final Aeon.
That's a summoner's training. She's got to prepare mind and body, all just to get ready for the final
I see that
summoning.
phase, and if ever become ninjas. True, actually. Although,
Must be tough, Yuna.
I'll admit, I don't like the fact that they do become ninjas in, I don't like the fact they become ninjas in FF14, just because it feels like such a weird jump in flavor. Like, they go from being like, you know,
Hey, new
guys
guy.
with daggers to ninjas? There's a bit of a leap.
Who else?
It's kind of like how Archer
What can I
becomes
do for
Bard.
you, boss?
Don't tell Yuna you know about Sin and Jekt.
Huh?
You know her. She would distance herself from you. We do not want that.
That takes these are cool without being ninjas. But yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, but even if I did say
I mean, heck, Fire Emblem does it actually.
You have a
Whereby,
Come to think of it, did I
was it Fire Emblem, the thieves in that game become,
Better than you finding out
what do I call them, like assassins?
becoming emotional.
What? Me?
Right, the assassins are actually very good in Fire Emblem because they stop having access to their thief utility, which is
Yeah.
kind of a
Maybe when I was
problem,
a
but
kid. Maybe even a little now. Just a little.
Hey, I still don't buy your story, you hear?
anyways. Checking the stat book.
Whoa!
I know there's defects in a few games. True, I know in the, you know, you're probably right. I'm thinking more of the Game Boy Advance games, where you get, like, the Assassin class loses their lockpick ability, and then they added the Rogue class, which is better. But, like, realistically, why are you ever using thieves to attack, you know? Bring them along to get a lockpick and that's it. Oh, wait, I'm in control still. I thought something was happening. This is what I was waiting for happening.
Awesome.
Like, this is really cool, but it must make, like, living here obnoxious as hell.
The Lightning Mushroom Rock. It only opens when a summoner is addressing the faith.
That means another summoner's already in there.
Another summoner?
What if it's Donna?
We have to hurry.
Right. In we go.
As FE8, the reason the assassin's attack was at a skill at a percent chance at Oko. Yeah, but the problem is that why would you want to use a character? So to Fire Emblem, I'm a very Fire Emblem casual player, I'll admit. But I never understood the value of assassins. Why would I want to bring a character that has a percentage chance to guarantee a kill when I can just bring a character that just does a bunch of damage and guarantee a kill?
I beg your pardon, but may I ask?
From what I remember, the pre-promote assassin, I think his name was Jafar.
As I thought.
I seem to recall he was pretty good, and I think he kind of tricked a lot of people into thinking the assassin class was good. It wasn't that the assassin class was good, it's that he was good. He just had like really strong stats.
I have never met the man. Ah, my apologies. I am Isaru.
Remember this guy?
I am a summoner, like you.
He's gonna get a really sad payoff next game. A really sad payoff.
I'm guarding my big brother here.
Since I was
And
a
we try to lighten
child,
touch a little bit.
I've always looked up to Lord
Well, we got a little ways to go yet. I'll try a little bit, but I'm not doing it.
Summoner like he was. You must have some of your father's talent in you. I believe you might someday defeat Sin.
I don't think he blinked once in that entire exchange.
Not really. I've only just become a summoner.
Of course, I've no intention of losing either. So perhaps we should race to see who can defeat Sin first, no?
Oh, very well then. I accept your challenge.
Isaru!
Yuna, I beg your leave. Good luck to both of us.
So something about one of his lines that I want to point out, not about like the law or anything behind it, the word choice. I don't know what it is. For some reason, I feel like when games get translated from Japanese, the translators like using no question mark at the end of sentences way more than anyone does in actual English. Like, there's nothing wrong with using it. It's a perfectly understandable sentence. It makes perfect sense. But I feel like I see a lot more in media that has been translated from Japanese as opposed to media in English originally. That was like that was a chest here. I know there's something in one of these. Remedy! Remedy's not... What's on? What's another one? Mega Fees, that's very good actually. Trying to translate Japanese questions is odd. Yeah, but I feel like there's a more natural way you could do it. Like, you could just have him say, like, A, right?
Me? You are Yuna's guardian, no?
Or, like, right?
Moroda's heard a curious rumor.
You're Yuna's guardian, right?
Thought you should know.
I heard it from those crusaders.
The ones that died.
Seems that summoners have been going out on pilgrimage and just disappearing.
It could just be the fiends got them, but not so many so quickly.
I don't know, I mean, have you seen the guys outside that just have instant stone gaze?
Ain't much future for a guardian without a
Like
summoner.
a one-turn kill.
What? What y'all talking about?
We're talking about doing your job as a guardian.
Hey, I'm doing good. Right, big brother?
Child endangerment home? Question mark?
Please be careful.
Will do.
But those no's would have been phrased like, is it not? Yeah, I guess I could see that.
Oh, what?
I mean, there's always going to be some awkwardness when you try and translate from one language to another.
Right there.
Especially something like English or Japanese that are just, you know, so completely different to each other. You will enter. We are 0 for 2 on destruction spheres, so, you know, we're kind of not doing great.
We are ready.
All right, let's do it.
Let's try the Jose sphere. Who's making the Jose spheres? Like, do you think part of the job of a priest of Yevon is to be a fucking puzzle master? You're just like sitting in the back like Papyrus? Funnily enough, this is like one of the puzzles I remember a little better than the rest, purely because this was my first exposure to Final Fantasy X. I first saw it at a friend's house, and I remember they were like doing this segment. As I remember it a little bit better, I don't remember it perfectly by any means. We can and probably will still fuck it up, but we'll do our best. I think we take a sphere out of this. I think we put it into this, I think. And then we zap it. Not far enough. There we go. Now it's supercharged. I think that means you can open the door. This one? No, wait, that's not where the door's connected to. Hold up, hold up. These traces are in the other room. Alright, it's this one. I think the other dark one will open the door, I think. Again, it's been a hot minute since I've done any of these puzzles. just remember, like, the first time I saw this game, though, just okay, the door's not opened. Oh, it's on the other side of the wall. I can't, I'm blind. I didn't see the trace going to the right. Now I think what we do is we push this into the lightning. Oh, we need a sphere. Hold on, I think that's what we need this for. I think we need to put this into this. And then we put any sphere into that. So we need the door open, and I believe the charge sphere means that we get to make a platform on the weird pillar thing? I think? One of those very unintuitive moments which is like, you'll just kind of send it and hope for the best. I think. It's either this or it's the other way around. Other way around, okay. I think we put this in the door. Go into the, put that there for the moment. We put the charge sphere in the door. And then I don't know if we need both of the other spheres or just one, but I think we just need one sphere. Actually, we might even need the sphere. Hold on, we'll just send it. We'll just send this and see what happens. It might just float on its own anyway. Okay, it does not float on its own anyway. It's either one or two of these, and I don't remember which, so it might be about to plummet again. Okay, it's two. I should have known it would be whatever option was the most inconvenient. On the plus side, at least this area doesn't have any random encounters. Could you imagine if a Final Fantasy X game had an area with, like, a fairly complicated puzzle segment that you had to do that was also just full of random encounters? That would be, like, the worst thing ever, wouldn't it? That'd be, like, so annoying. There we go. Two of those, it floats. Good thing Titus is doing this puzzle and not you, I don't see her making these jumps. Okay, if major puzzle dungeons had battles. 10-2 has one! 10-2 has one, it's fucking annoying. Actually the lowest point of that game for me, and I am a 10-2 apologist. I'm someone for whom 10-2 is like, I actually think it's a good game. It's a very flawed game, absolutely. It's got some problems, some major problems in fact, but the stance I will always keep repeating about 10-2 is the only problem with 10-2 is the fact that it's a video game called Final Fantasy X-2. If you shaved all the serial numbers off, replaced all the names, and the setting was like, you know, a different world, not just the Fantasy X world, these days it would be hailed as like a cult classic. It's honestly just the expectations that people were expecting a sequel for 10-2 to be one thing, and it wasn't. But Leo, thank you for the raid! Welcome to our Raiders! I'm Helm-Chan, the perfectly normal robot maid, and we are here today at the Temple of Jose doing puzzles! We're not very good at them, but we're doing them anyway! Hi, Dr. Leo, you're doing well! Love to see you as always! Dr. Raid, let's go! I've had a great time with whatever it was you were up to today! If you need to raid and dip, of course, I totally understand, but if you want to hang around, we'd love to have you here! I don't remember what we do from... We just go up here? I think we just go up here. I know we're not done with... Oh, it's this room! Right. There's like... This is, I think, where the, I think this is where we got the destruction sphere from. I think. Oh, nice! I never played that game myself. I know of it. Sort of. RTS is kind of one of those genres I'm just like, it's my kryptonite, I'm just very bad at them. But I've heard good... I I know Age of Empires is a very well-beloved one. They're fun because the campaigns aren't that difficult. Oh, that's good to hear. I don't quite remember what we do with this. I know we do this, but I don't remember what next. Let's see. Do we have to go back and get a sphere? Do we have to do it? I can't remember. I think we do. I don't know if it's the charge sphere. We'll find out. We'll grab the charge sphere anyway. Hey Marky, is this a troll-friendly stream? I mean, to a degree. A little bit. We can tolerate a little bit of trolling. Oh, it does remove that. Okay. So we actually do need another sphere. I don't know what we have to do for this bit. I thought the platform stayed, but clearly it doesn't. Wait, hold on. I think I might remember. Do we? Is it? I think we literally just pushed us into the beam, didn't we? Game. I don't push this. Guess we can't push this. I could try to just walk through this, you know, no big deal. Maybe it's a sphere. I know it's like a sphere we need to use, I guess, but how do we... Man, I used to know this. How is a sphere we can get without removing anything else? Oh wait, we do this, I think. No, it's already there. Man, I don't remember what we do here. So, like, I know step 4. I don't know what step 3 is. Oh! Glyph. That's where we get our sphere from. There we go. I knew this one wasn't very hard. I just couldn't remember what it was. Do you have nightmares over games that mark on your save clear as though how many treasures you missed? Yes! Don't do that shit. Don't... If you're gonna give your game, like, a completion percentage, give the player the tools to find everything. Well, that's from Magic Sphere. Magic Spheres aren't bad, you know, it's nice to have. This one where we just leave again? The door, maybe?
Stop pacing around. Be calm and wait.
I'm gonna pace even harder.
Well, you again. Still traveling with quite the crowd.
There's no way you did those puzzles. You were just following us.
What is it, Bartello? You know this riffraff?
You are... Aren't, no?
Another no.
What of it?
Can I shake your hand?
Flex, can I shake your hand?
No, Sir Aaron. You're the reason I became a guardian.
This guy needs some glasses, clearly. I don't think that's like what his eyes look like. I think he's just in a constant state of squinting because he can't see.
Thank you, sir. This means so much to me.
Calling the personal guardian the Lord Braska riffraff?
And you call yourself a summoner?
Yeesh.
Bartello, enough. Get back here.
Hang in there, buddy. Eh?
Stop walking. Oh, and that's the part he didn't accomplish anything ever again. Wait, hold on. Oh, what? He's got a really goofy face, I know. Think we just leave now, I think? Yeah, we just leave. Hey, Claude! Thank you for the sub! Thank you so much! Guess we just did salsa class. Oh, nice! I've had a great time with it. Welcome in. Welcome.
You owe much to your father. All these guards.
And you owe much to those strings holding your outfit
too?
together.
And I hear Maester Seymour's quite taken with you. The world must look different when you're the daughter of Lord Braska.
It's some outfit she's almost wearing, isn't it?
This has nothing to do with my father. I'm traveling on my own.
Wait a
as
sec, hold on.
full-fledged summoner.
I just realized something about her outfit.
Is that so? Then try standing on your own two legs.
She's got like a hot dog skirt. Right? Like the hot dog bun. It doesn't connect on either side apart from by the strings. It's not a single outfit, it's just like two bits of cloth held together with strings. Anyway, look at Ixion. That's neat. She's also a 5-head. That's safe. It's funny how the games every time is like, do you want to play Bloodsport? Like, no, no one wants to play a Bloodsport game. Or being harassed by Monkey.
Get ready for the journey ahead.
He's just making a point of trying to ignore it. To be fair though, this is very accurate how animals work. The best way to ensure that a cat will go towards you is to show zero interest in it.
Donna has left. Isaru too.
Oh my god, voiced Kamari dialogue.
No matter how dark the night, morning always comes. And our journey begins anew.
We're leaving once Yuna gets here.
How is Yuna the last person to wake up every day?
Once Yuna gets here.
Okay, what if we walk into the thing? Will that trigger it? Yuna, where are ya? What's funny is Bloodsport was fun, the game just sucks at getting you prepared for it. I can see the appeal in the Bloodsport game. Wait, she was on the couch, wasn't she? Yeah, there she is. Wake up! But I have to interact with you instead.
She was working until dawn, healing the wounded, sending the fallen.
Okay. I guess I'll just let her sleep for now, then. Ah.
Nice and hygienic, sleeping with your shoes on.
What? Morning?
Don't worry.
But it's morning. I'm so sorry.
I always like the fact that you just has these big clumpy boots on. I don't know.
Just a moment.
Don't worry. It's okay.
I actually like Bloodsport. I just hate other game doesn't think to explain. It's easy once you recruit the NPCs. Plus, if you want like access to weapon, you need to vision. Oh yeah, actually, I can see the appeal of it, just not for me.
Yo, sleepyhead.
Weirdly, I actually remember having more fun with the 10-2 version of Bloodsport, which is more like a manager sim.
Forgive me.
Really, there's no rush. Here, your hair.
A summoner with bad hair. What's the world coming to?
Waka.
You could have woken me up.
Waka. You cannot comment on someone else's hair, Waka.
With all that snoring.
What is it today? Everyone's picking on me.
Why is the camera cut like that? So she's like showing off Waka's like collarbone.
Once Lady Yuna fixes her hair, we leave.
I wouldn't expect Helm to go such weapons. Nope, I have no intention.
I hadn't really laughed like that in a long time. It was only later that I realized. The only one really laughing then was me. Laughing must have been the only thing keeping him going.
Alright, almost safe. Check our levels before we go off. Titus needs a ability sphere. Oh, wait, you said me a cascade. Here we go. Okay, I need to show this one. Oh my god, Cassie, that's amazing. Oh my god. I need to show this one because the people, all two people who watch the VOD need to see this. Look at this! Look at this, it's so good! Oh my god, that's so fucking peak. Oh my god. Oh, that's so good. Cassie, do you have just the head on a separate layer? If you do, can you post that in the Discord and I will make that into an emote? Post in the Discord and when I'm done here, I will make it into an emote for the server because we could use a few more. Oh, that's amazing. Hi, Jack! I'm making it 2 voices so appropriate and hilarious. This is Kasky's doing it. It's wonderful. I love it. Oh, man. Alright. There's a Discord link. You can do !Discord, or it should be in the links below. Yeah, we'll have to have you join us. Just make sure to read the rules on the way in, because otherwise you won't get past the front door. There you go.
Off so early? Lady Yuna, you must be exhausted after working so hard last night. Will you be okay?
I feel that I have rested enough, but thank you for your kindness. Will you be leaving too?
Yes. First we cross the
I'm sorry, Lucille is an absolute fashion disaster.
In search of chocobos to replace those we have lost. Once we find chocobos,
the green and yellow turtleneck leotard is not a look that I don't think any human being can pull off.
Missing someone? Captain! Wait for me!
What took you so long? We're leaving.
Helga's got a good outfit. And Classico she's wearing proper armor at least.
You expect me to keep up with a chocobo?
The garter and leotard combination with new pets to choose a choice.
I wish you good fortune. Elma, Classico, let's go. Ma'am.
Hey?
See, I'm not saying everyone in this game has bad fashion, because I don't, but...
No complaints.
I feel like some of Nomura's designs get like a lot of flack. Actually, was Nomura like designer on this? I forget. Hold on, I'm gonna Google this. FF10. Character. Designer. It was Nomura, okay. So Nomura gets lots of flack for like belts and zippers. The man has committed far worse fashion crimes.
We crossed the Moonflow.
Gotcha. Moonflow, baby, here we come.
So fashion heavy, but I dig it. As it's not everyone in this game is by any means bad fashion, but when they're bad, who boy are they bad? Oh, it's an shoe. Okay, vulnerable to fire. I think it's also vulnerable to sleep. Let's just pray for Yuna. And then... You know what? I doubt it. Let's try it. Nope. You know what? We're gonna haste Kamari so we can get some more steals in. Steal. Remedy! Nice. And steal from Wolf. High potion. A high potion. Yuna, get out of there. Let's get in Orban.
Let's see.
Orban, power break this guy.
You will hurt no one.
Kamari. You don't know we still might as well get you out of there. And get in Waka. Waka can then... I don't know if this guy can be petrified, so let's do this first. Okay. I don't know if that was immune or not, I didn't see it clearly. I'll need Lulu to get in here, but we can do Titus on this. Pick it up. That's rude.
So you need
let's see how weak to fire you truly are. That isn't even that weak. Pathetic. Dark attack, I guess? I thought we had sleep attack, I guess not. Outbreak does not stack, unfortunately. I think Owen's placed our heaviest hitter. Either him or Titus, one of them. And Titus. Okay, Titus and Lulu should be fine. So what's the internal game logic for the whole party not just mogging enemies all at once and instead watching as the last of the spirit is backed by a giant man-eating pub? Honestly, actually one of my pet peeves in JRPGs. Genuinely. Like, it's not that hard to write a inbuilt reason for why the characters can't just, you know, all show up at the same time. The really dumb thing with FF10's system is, There are canonically 6 people here. We can just tag them in at any time we want. But if the 3 people in the front row at any given time all die, game over. The rest of them just throw up their hands and just die. We kind of need to... I think they're dying. Everyone is kind of dying, aren't they? He heals. Not much, but it's something. Although we actually went minus on that on her because there's poison. Oh. Well, that's horrifying. $800 left. Okay. Get one back in. Thankfully, Prey does not use magic, so it does work under silence. There we go. That was kind of costly, not gonna lie. Hopefully it was worth it. Not especially, no, actually. Not really. Okay, let's get Titus's last thing we need to buy him. Provoke, and then move him on. And have we got speed spheres? We have, good. Yuna needs mana spheres that we don't have. Move up here and get the health at least. Waka can move up. To the car. Okay. And then we should probably heal. There we go. Hey Spencer, welcome in, welcome. This game is great, yeah. We got past this woman. Schlinder, I think her name was?
Good
yeah,
day,
Schlinder.
everyone. We can all learn a lesson.
Schlinder is too pure for this
what
game.
has happened to the Crusaders. Only the truly faithful.
She also has a very silly hat, I'm sorry.
Defeating sin.
I want this again. I'm going to fight this encounter. This ain't worth it. So it takes way too long. So the PS2 version feels. Oh, nice! I mean, there's no bad version of this game, honestly. So he has a child boy. You're allowed. You're valid. It's not a hat. It's a green cloud. He's an evolved slowpoke. Spear and slowpoke. Well, I guess spear and slow king, actually. At least having Prey on Yuna and Steel on Kimari does give everyone something they can be doing when I'm trying to milk their turns out. Oh, Antarctic Wind, that's kind of nice actually. Could have utility.
My turn!
And then Lulu. Oh, I didn't kill it, wow. 48. Oh, it's also just vulnerable to stone. Neat. Antarctic Wind, at this time of year, in this climate, look lies entirely within Spira. Yes! May I steal it? Yes! Okay, let's use that last mana sphere. I'm going to shuffle everyone along a little bit while we're here. What's that? Is that speed? Mana. We need mana spheres badly. Like the only thing we haven't got a way of just generating for ourselves. That's also mana, isn't it? Yep. Oh, is this a tier 2 magic? It is! We can't afford it yet. We need some ability spheres, but that's big.
Look! One of Kimari's friends looks just like him.
Wow, Biran. Wow, you're saying that all humans look the same? Wow.
Both follow summoners on all fours. Hornless goatlings. Hornless!
It's weird that the insult is goatling when they have no goat features at all.
You come to insult Kimari? Wrong. We come to warn little Kimari. Summoners disappear.
So much prejudice there is. There is. Fantasy racism, a whole.
Kimari's summoner. Poor Kimari lost his horn.
What do you think they were actually doing here for, though?
Pitiful Kimari. Howl alone. Howl alone.
Like, they say they came to warn Kimari, but they clearly don't give a shit. So what were they doing here?
Got something against you? What? They were just picking on you?
Kimari would deal with them.
And I'll help.
Kimari alone.
But,
It's Kimari's problem. We can't interfere. It's a rule.
I'm worried.
I like how Walker apparently knows the
Let
Ronso
Ronso deal with
rules.
Ronso problems, yeah? That's how it's always been.
I mean, I'm worried about those summoners disappearing.
Peter! Okay, I make a laugh at you. I keep this up. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Have a good evening. Welcome, welcome.
Job, no problem, right?
Hope you're having a great evening, and welcome to Fantasy Racism, apparently. Okay, we're told him basically we're gonna fuck up your summoner. Oh, not Ochu again. Unfortunately, I don't think we can stone him, so it's not really worth trying. I'm just leave. Titus! Leave.
Live and let live!
Okay, you're all stinking, you know it. Just jump in and plug them, no questions asked, like every time fancy counter. Solving problems with violence, that might be an idea. We'll back pocket that one.
I'll take you all on!
You're not worth fighting, though. You take too long.
I'll be right back.
Don't give us the hard encounters. I want easy encounters. I know they exist. Off this little random path there.
Not again!
My thoughts exactly, Titus.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
It's in the box. Keys for level 1. I don't think we necessarily knew that, but I mean, good to have. Rah! Can we stop finding Ochus?
I'll be right back.
How many Ochus are there? Maybe there's just 2. Maybe it's just like this Ochu and the other one, and he's just following us. There we go. That's an encounter we get to
Fight.
deal with.
Oh yeah.
I don't want. Well, actually, we can get one of them. Okay, we'll just focus to waste of time. Kind of crazy they turned focus into an AoE ability as well. It's really good. Not complain. It's just. Well, I was gonna say, could you imagine that in FF9? I don't even know if it would be good in 9. Who else would really benefit from it? Like, what? Aiko or... Garnet, I guess? I was gonna kick out of the steel indicator being like an exclamation mark. I just imagine the enemy just being so outraged, like, you stole my high potion, how dare you?
That's how it's done.
Oh, we forgot to get the ability spheres, didn't we? What's up here? Some health, agility, you know... Honestly, you could use the health. At the end of the day, you don't want your main healer being the squishy one. Alright, let's lose another Eidolon battle, maybe.
We meet again. I heard you took part in Operation Mihin.
Oh, Mihin has 2 eyes in it, I'm dumb. I genuinely thought it was 1.
In the end, only summoners can hope to defeat Sin.
You are right. I must train harder.
I can help with that, if you like. I propose a contest of Aeons. A friendly contest, of course.
Sure, we'll try it.
I'm ready.
We lost last time, but...
That's the spirit. But before we begin... I have healed your Aeons.
I've healed your Aeons with the power of backhand.
Shall we?
It's really funny that there's just spoils Ixion if you didn't summon it right away. Those earphones is why that's some sort of Princess Leia cosplay. It's a weird freaking hat, I'm not gonna lie.
Whichever Aeon you want.
I never quite understood what was meant to be going on with it. Okay, well we can't use Ixion. I guess we'll try Ifrit. Ifrit's pretty good. Ifrit can heal himself as well, which Valifor can't. I vaguely recall that this fight was an easier one, but I may be about to eat those words, we'll see. So Meteor Strike just does damage. Attack is just regular. No Blaze and no Frost, but no Shock. Tragic. So, well, see how much a regular attack does first. 450. Okay, I get to 255.
Don't hold anything back. Show me what you've learned.
I fire. Okay, so not really worth casting spells, I'm just hitting it. Oh, I should have cast fire. I didn't realize how low his MP gauge is. I'm gonna cast fire on ourselves. Heal. Bonk. Alright, we are now ready to use our overdrive, but how many turns do we give if we do it? With 3 turns? I need to heal, I think. Oh, clutch dodge. Amazing. Alright, health back. I guess it 4 turns? We should do 4 turns. I mean, that's assuming this doesn't just kill it outright, which it might, so I have no idea. Rest of my learn casting your own element on your element heals. It does for Ifrit, Ixion, and the ice one that we'll be getting later. But those are the only ones that do have who just heal themselves in that way. It's quite nice though, quite handy. Oh, haste is a bit horrifying actually. Oh, this Ixion used haste. How is that to use magic that you, Ixion, cannot? We can learn abilities. Oh god, we can learn abilities. We should do that after this fight. Oh, we're gonna die here, aren't we? Okay, well, you know, we tried. Did we get to bring in the second one? I genuinely don't remember. Oh, we do! Oh, it didn't try to attack you, what the hell? Rude. Do you control your horse, please, lady? Yeah, so Valifor is like non-elemental. I guess maybe it counts as wind or something, but there's no like wind elemental spell it can cast on itself to heal itself. Oh, it casts water though. It's electric, so it should be weak to that, right? 524 is not bad. Oh. Oh, clutch miss! Sonic wings. Uh oh, we die here. We die here. I don't know why I thought this was easier, it's because you do get to use both of them. But, yeah, it still hits pretty hard.
To learn.
We probably should have been teaching it some abilities at some point, to be fair.
Still wet behind the ears, but you have spirit. Here, your prize. Go on, take it.
Smoke bomb. Summon a soul. I think that's what we need to unlock the abilities, right? Yeah, because it's summon a soul. Allows Aeons to learn abilities by spending items. Got it. Yeah, so we actually couldn't learn the abilities until now anyway. Yeah, we understand this tutorial. fuck that you have to have this to learn the abilities though? Like, you can very easily just ignore her and never learn this.
Study, Yuna, and grow strong.
Such devastation! This was not my intention. Let's see if we can actually learn anything interesting for it. What's it under? What's under Aeons, isn't it? Aeons... abilities. Dark attack, trick, power, speed, cheer, aim, reflex, cure. There's some good stuff here. We can't afford most of it, but like, there is some good stuff here. Better for it. Okay, we can teach Ifrit Blizzard, that's quite funny actually. Ah, Ixion, is it just the same? It's just the same. Alright, well onwards we go. I was so sick of grinding that dungeon I wanted the armor the tomes gave you. Oh wow, yeah, back in oh, I got quite ambitious. Back in the day when like tome gear you had to grind out like that. And that was the only option that you had for grinding it. Man, could you imagine if Final Fantasy XIV had only 2 dungeons that you could use to grind the end game tomes that you needed for your armor? That would be awful,
Training,
right?
huh?
That'd be miserable.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
The joke is I'm talking about the fact that Dawn Trail only has 2 expert dungeons at any given time. Did we miss a thing? We missed a thing. What's over here? Another encounter. Got that. Stop giving me the Ocho encounter. I don't want to deal with that.
Live and let live.
Magic Death Sphere. I mean, sure. I know that, like, magic defense does do something, but it's probably, like, the least exciting stat in any game. Because think about it, like, not every enemy is going to hit you with magic, but every enemy will hit you with a physical attack.
Whoa.
This is the Moonflow.
These are moon lilies. They say that clouds of fireflies gather.
Actually, in this game, I don't think that many monsters in this game, you suppose. There are some that do, but it's
like a sea of stars.
I'd much rather just have hit points, frankly. This is a Black Lotus.
Hey, I got an idea.
We're not waiting till nightfall.
Then, once we beat Sin, we're coming back.
I like how Orlin says we're not waiting till nightfall. It's like, I don't think you'd even have to wait that long. Like, it's clearly already sunset. Just wait like half an hour. You see Walker's face there? He looks so angry. I missed that, actually.
Hey, we better hurry or we'll miss the Shoopuff.
Shoopuff? That's some kind of boat?
It's really simply like hold the suspense of the Shoopuff there. Like, there is no way that Titus can't see it from there. Just saying.
Whoa,
unless that transition is significantly longer than I think it is. God, that texture, that is very low res.
This is a Shoopuff.
Whoa! Let's ride! Come on, let's go!
All right. We board soon as we ready, huh?
It's really weird that you only see a Shoopuff here. Sorry, spoilers, you only see a Shoopuff here.
I'll walk her.
What you selling? Anything good? Double edge, switcher. The kid has magic on it for some reason. Yeah, Yeah, I don't really like any of these. Actually, do you have any items? Only the usual suspects. We should buy some softs just in case. Might come in handy. I need to get through everything. Actually, hold on. I think it's this screen. I think it's this screen where you talk to Kamari. It's a good bit of dialogue.
Shoopuffs! I haven't ridden one in so long.
What? You've been on one of these?
Well, just once. 10 years ago, with Kamari. Remember?
Shoopuff shook, Yuna fall in water. Shoopuff scoop up Yuna with long nose. Yuna jump in 3 more times for fun. Kimari worried.
Whoops.
Yuna had fun. Kimari happy.
I could be wrong. I think we've already had the vast majority of Kimari's dialogue. I don't know how much is up, but I'm pretty sure we're over halfway through Kimari's dialogue.
10 years ago,
Ah, a history lesson?
Jack saw his first Shoopuff here. Surprised, he drew his blade and struck it.
Why?
He was drunk, thought it was a fiend.
Oh, brother.
We offered all the money we had as an apology. Jecht never drank again. But it would seem that Shoopuff still works here.
Yeah, it's got like a big scar on its back leg. I love the idea that Jecht is like, yeah, I'm gonna be like a massive piece of shit to my actual, literal son. But oh god, I hit an elephant once. Oh no, I'm never drinking again.
Oh, it's bad idea, yes.
Please, we beg of you.
Impossible, impossible.
What's wrong?
This guy won't let our chocobo on the Shoopuff.
Ah, it is kind of big.
It's just not fair.
He does have a point, though.
So what? We just leave him behind?
Hey, I didn't say that, just...
It is no good. We will have to find another way.
Okay, but to be fair, guys, how are you not prepared for chocobo size at this point? It's a little bit ridiculous to not have a well-thought-out plan when approaching the moonflow.
That'll take days.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Oh, boy.
Seriously, what was their plan?
That's our captain.
Hope that the Shoopuff would work, and if not, shrug.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Fine, you know what, that's fair.
Those words stayed with me. I wonder how Captain Lucille is doing.
Can't go to get the teachings of Yevon. It's still 5,000 gil, don't mind me. I'm gonna do a quick save and a quick little reload here. Little refreshing pause. Boop. Again, I don't trust the game to not die on us if it goes for too long, so we're just gonna keep doing this every now and then. Yep. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying. It is what it is. At least, here's the thing, at least reloading it every hour or so does seem to fix it. Or, I say fix it, does seem to prevent it from being an issue at least, so. I just read, did we do our favorite stuff? We did, okay. Ride the Shoopuff?
All aboard!
I feel like Jar Jar Binks had to have been an inspiration for the voice acting direction on the... what are they? I think they're called Hypelos, I think they're called? Like, they're very Jar Jar coded, aren't they? Oh. I don't even know...
Hey.
You're fine, Sky. You got auto-modded for that, and I have no idea why. And auto-mod didn't even tell me why.
Whoa!
It just said smart detection. I'm like, what?
A sunken city.
I'm guessing
The
that
Machina
auto-mod
City,
assumed that,
1,000
like,
years old.
Mudokan is like a
They built the
slur.
city on top of bridges across a river.
But the weight of the city caused the bridges to collapse, and it all sank to the bottom.
Right, it's a good lesson.
A lesson?
Yeah. Why build a city over a river, yeah?
I mean, fresh water.
Well,
yeah, exactly.
it
Yeah.
would be convenient with all that water there.
Nope, that's not why. They just wanted to prove they could defy the laws of nature.
I'm not so sure about that.
Yevon
I
has
guess
taught
Waka
us,
hates Venice.
when humans have power, they seek to use it. If you don't stop them, they go too far, yeah?
Yeah, but don't you use Machina too? Like the stadium and stuff,
Exactly.
right?
Yevon, it decides which Machina we may use and which we may not.
So what kind of Machina may we not use then?
Remember Operation Mihen? That kind.
I like how Waka clearly doesn't actually know what the answer is. So he's just like, that
More
kind.
than 1,000 years ago, mankind waged war using Machina to kill.
They kept building more and more powerful Machina.
Don't you guys
They
just sit
made
there, right? Why
weapons
don't you
so
use really fast too?
It
Can
was
I
thought
decide
it
which
would
Machina we
destroy
can
the
use?
entire world.
Every game.
The people
Every
feared
game is
that
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Spira would be destroyed.
Every game is Yu-Gi-Oh.
But the war did not stop.
What
I
happened
mean, when
then?
you think about it, right? Yevon
Sin came
and the
and
Albed,
it destroyed
this is
the
just
cities
Dogmatica
and the
versus Machina.
The war ended.
I think
And
Machina
our
actually
reward
win that matchup.
was sin.
So, sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand, eh?
Man, that's rough.
Yeah, it is.
But it's not like the Machina are bad.
Only as bad as their users.
It's because of people like the Albed screwing everything up.
What could that be?
I love how the characters all visibly shake, but the Shoopuff itself does not.
The Albed! Luna, I'll save you!
I love that they put a filter on his voice there. So they're acknowledging he's talking underwater. He clearly does just talk underwater. Also, this is literally the thing we fought from the Blitzball Stadium. Or another one of them, I guess. I don't think we need speed spheres. Won't you? I think we do need ability spheres, though. Okay, and then we'll just do some more cheering. I just want to still here without Oko the boss. I'm assuming the bosses are immune to it, but it would be very funny. One thing I'm not sure about, actually, you can see when it opens up, there's like some rope around it, like it's been tied back together. I don't know if that is there regardless, or if that only happens if you use the crane or not. Because you can beat it without the crane, it's just very slow. Yuna seems unreasonably chill about this situation. She's just vibing. Also, incredible balance for being underwater. Readying depth charges. I think we're meant to defend here. Yeah, I think we were meant to defend that. Oh, we could have been hasted. Whoops, I'm dumb. Okay, haste yourself. We should probably heal yourself as well. We haven't got any... You can do a high potion, why not? We've got a load of them. Oh, we're just spamming this now. Okay, never mind. Okay, the defender didn't even do anything. Ace for Waka. And then we'll just start throwing balls at it, I guess. Oh, okay, we just meant to hit to bring it down. Fair enough. Underwater fights can be annoying, but thank God that the water trio are the best kids in the game. True, actually. Oh, sorry, Richmond. Waka is a horrifying force of nature. He's somehow capable of throwing a ball underwater and inflicting meaningful damage to a metal machine. On land, he should be leaving craters in the earth. That's why he doesn't miss. If Waka misses, it's really funny. The ball just kind of bounces off of the air and still comes back to him. Like, I get why they couldn't exactly have him, like, run after the ball and then grab it back, but... Hey, warrior! So now we could put Tidus on that overdrive mode, and that would start meaning he'd gain overdrive from dealing damage rather than taking it. I don't know if that's better or worse, though, honestly. See if I can try that. I don't know if that was like, if that's always the case or not. I like that Yuna gets like credited as being in that battle, by the way. Null Tide Ring. Don't think we'll ever need it, but nice to have, I guess.
Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine.
Lulu's hair is freaking out.
Those out bed.
Is everybody okay?
I'm sorry. We're all okay now.
Yuna.
Shoopuff full speed ahead.
Wow, you guys nearly got murdered by the Albed under the water. Oh well.
Damn now,
on we go.
What do they want from us? Could I have something to
like a mindfuck. Imagine like a yokai Lulu that's like, oh, what's the name of that one? There's that one yokai that's like a woman with a mouth in the back of her head. Take that, combine it with Lulu's hair, and then you've got like a mind flayer yokai. There you go.
About summoners disappearing?
So the Albed are behind that. Those sand-blasted grease monkeys.
Damn, Waka! Fucking hell! Jesus, man! I don't think you can call them that!
Hey, Waka. It's no use complaining about the
I like how everyone falls silent. Like, I really think he's like actually dropping.
We'll protect
I think
you
it's
from
the in-game
anyone,
universe of
anywhere.
slurs.
It's that easy. That's all I need to know.
Well, I guess so.
You're right.
See, even Yuna's like fed up with Waka's bullshit. She's like, thank you. He was about to go off on one. I appreciate that. Didn't have another hour to listen to him complain about the Albed. I heard the Albed attacked you. Are you okay? She's fine.
Looks like we're stuck here for a while.
Might be more Albed. Keep watch, yeah?
Right, to Shoopuff, ignore the racism. That's Lady Yuna. No wonder.
Kimari fail as guardian on Shoopuff. Kimari never fail again.
However, Kimari never gets swimming lessons. Kimari is fur, not hydrophobic.
Guard Yuna.
Okay, fine. What are you doing then? You have to like talk with someone? Ah, seeing Lord Vasquing, what is alarm?
Might be more Albed.
Yeah, we already heard that part. But we just try and leave, we just walk off. Kimari study aquaponics. What else alarm is up ahead, but the path is infested with fiends. Make all necessary preparations before departing. I like that this man is just A-pose. I say man, it might be a woman, I can't tell. This person, this individual, is just A-posing here. I sense that Lady Yuna was here. I can feel the warmth of the people. The descendant of a high summoner and loved by everyone, Yuna embodies perfection. Can I stay a crusader or follow a different path? I'm going to discuss with someone on the far plane, but maybe I shouldn't. Probably fine. Do what you want. And again, maybe don't be a crusader. They seem to be very bad at the one thing that they're trying to do. I sense that Lady Yuna was here. Arrest this man for being a stalker. That guy dressed as green guy. Wait, green guy and fire. Hold up. Oh, I don't know if they're still going to be there now. Are they still there? Green guy and fire armor. Oh my. Oh yeah, he is. Yeah. If you destroy the Albus Machina, that's some dedication. You receive a blessing from him. Wait a second. We necessary to strengthen security so the Albert won't get their way anymore. So this guy is this guy's a green guy in armor. Right? And this guy or girl is a red person in armor. So not only is this game Yu-Gi-Oh, it's also Fire Emblem, because we have the Christmas Cavalier duo. Oh, there was a chest there, I just walked past it, whoops. Ether. And we obtained Ether in his Fire Emblem! Where's Ike? We found his Ether! Oh, hello.
You're not dead?
I can tell by looking at you. I can assure you, dear viewer, the scene of the underage girl undressing was vital for the plot.
Thought I was done for back there.
Riku! You're Riku!
Titus looks so dumbfounded. That's just Titus's default state. Titus understands exactly one thing and is blitzball.
Terrible.
Yeah, you don't look so good. What happened?
You beat me up, remember?
Huh? Oh, that Machina? That was you?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that really hurt, you know. You big meanie.
Wait!
I'm not the best character in the game.
Attacked us.
She can be the best character in the game.
It's not exactly what you think.
She's not my favorite character to use in combat, but she's very, very good. I mean, she is part of the holy trinity of Titus, Wako, and Riku.
And you could say that.
Pleased to meet ya. I'm Riku.
Yuna? Lulu? I told you about her, remember? She was the one who helped me before I was washed up on Besaid. She's an Albed.
And somehow, Waka does not put two and two together from that statement.
Like all your life. What luck meeting here, huh? Praise be to Yevon.
It's so weird that Waka doesn't put that together from that statement immediately. I can only assume that in the Japanese version,
Look a little beat up.
I'm assuming that Titus must cut himself off earlier in the Japanese version.
Huh? What?
There's something we need to discuss.
Riku is Ben 10 and Timmy Turner. I know Riku's voice actress connection as being, she's also Raven from Teen Titans.
Huh? What?
Also, that little hand flappy animation that Riku does, that's another one they get a lot of mileage out of.
Riku to be my guardian.
Show me your face.
Huh?
Look at me.
Oh, okay.
Open your eyes.
Gasp, she has swirly eyes. She has a Sharingan.
No good?
Are you certain?
100%. So, anyway...
That whole sequence makes no sense the first time round, by the way.
If Yuna wishes it.
Yes, I do.
But this entire scene is almost incomprehensible the first time you play the game. There's so much context you're just missing, it's bizarre.
Well, I'm for it. The more the merrier.
Righto. Then I'll just have to be the merriest.
It was strange. Even though Waka had always hated the Al Bhed,
Riku, at your service.
he never realized Riku was one of them.
Even though I literally said it as the first thing I said to him about her. Okay, let him suspend. Cash those in real quick. Oh, and then gave her the Ghost Rider pencil. Riku was sent to hell. Oh, the ray attack's very nice. That's a good one. Anything that lets you modulate turns is always good. We are still low on mana though. I don't know where we get extra mana from. She was the first Ben 10, she was Raven Bubbles, that's all I can remember right now. Oh, she's done loads, like Tara's been like everything.
Oh, a treasure chest!
I can stop trying to recognize Al Bhed without mucking it around. He's actually just racing his clankers but refuses to admit he uses them as a scapegoat. I knew I didn't like him for a reason.
I wonder what's inside.
Use a special ability Seal to open treasure chests found on the battlefield. Be careful, the battle will end as soon as your foes are defeated, and any unopened treasure chests will be lost. Also, attacking treasure chests will destroy it and all of its contents. I never quite understood why you lose it if the battle ends, you know? I guess the characters have a really short attention span. Encore! You want it?
Yeah!
Oh, she has like no HP.
You should know, I'm scary when I get mad. I'm gonna use that item I just got on you.
So one thing about Riku's model I want to point out here, right? You see how like her weird, like... I guess they're technically twin tails. They're like really narrow twin tails. You see how they're like freaking out and like clipping through her neck? That is not unique to the HD remake of the game. They did that on the original PS2 version. And it always made me wonder, why the fuck would you make that part of her character design when it's going to look that bad? Like, you could have just removed them. The design would have been fine. Harrison to a living creature fighting his flesh machina. That's actually a Pathfinder monster. There's literally a Pathfinder monster called I think it's called like a living hare, or an animate hare or something. And it's an ooze monster that takes the form of a wig. And then it climbs on people's heads and possesses them. It's really funny. Anyway, so yeah, we can mix two items as part of our overdrive and they do a thing. And the game wants us to mix two bomb cores, so why not? Firestorm! Yeah, it's pretty good. I think that's like the most I've seen out of any attack in the game so far.
What did you just do? That was great!
I can combine items and use them like this. It's not that tough, really.
One other thing I always found really odd about Riku's design is her weapon. Like, she's clearly very kind of like rogue-coded, and yet her weapon is like a knuckle weapon. I guess it's a bit different to just giving her the usual daggers, but it just always seemed weird. It's like, it seems like a weapon that would require a good amount of strength to be good, and yet she's got little noodle arms. Riku casually combines potassium and malt into pill form, forces a puzzle to ingest them. It's not that tough, really. No shit, you mix two things together. Literally anyone could do that. You would think so, wouldn't you? And yet, that ability is part of the reason why she's one of the best characters in the game. Let's just bonk this guy. And then stone you. I do love that they just drop to the ground when they get stoned. I mean, of course they do, but it's very funny. We're gonna get Riku in to steal.
I'll do my best.
Mega potion. Nice. Get in Kimari so he can steal. And then get in Lulu to defend, I guess. Oh. Right. Kind of forgot that Riku had like no HP and we have got life. Okay, thank goodness.
Return to us.
Ugh.
And then
I was gonna die.
Enough.
And that actually invalidates Lulu entirely. She does not invalidate Lulu entirely. Lulu was never relevant in the first place. Lulu is like far and away the worst party member in this game, and it's not even close. Yes, even worse than Kimari. Because at least Kimari has the benefit of being able to get onto Riku's part of the spear grid very early on. Which is more than can be said for Lulu. Like, the best thing that the best thing that Lulu does as far as the party goes is she unlocks the other nodes so that better characters can learn them. You want purple, you can have purple. We'll have purple. That tasted purple. We used everyone, I can't remember. I think we've used everyone. No, maybe it's Wakia. Oh my god, too bad to die. Wait, is that not Kura? I thought I had a Kura on that as well. I don't care, it's not that big of a deal.
Piece of cake!
Took off the Kura. Did I? Hold on, give me a sec. I just checked, I'm curious now. I don't remember doing that, genuinely. Let me see. Did I put cooldowns on any of these at all or not? Let's see. The tiniest cooldown's got one. Ah. I'm just gonna fix that real quick, because there was meant to be a cooldown. Is that the only one that doesn't have one? Oh yeah, I guess the FF14 victory thing this whole time had no cooldown. It was like the only one I didn't realise. Oh. You again! Well, thanks for waking up, I guess. You know what, fuck it, we're gonna do it. We're like right near the next area. We might as well. What do we get off here? Remedy. Remedies are quite good, actually. Wait, we got sleep attack. We can do sleep attack on you.
Sweet dream. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like it's one of its defining traits is that it's EP. And if we don't hit with a physical attack, it doesn't wake up from oops. Riku. I kind of want to keep Waka in the fight, actually. This guy's going to take a few hits to get him anyway, so we'll have time to rotate around. You just got like more HP than Waka right now. Goes clericking it up. I love good ambulance systems in games, especially FF10. Honestly, it's one of those annoying things where it's like, I think we can lock him like this, I think. We'll see. No, we cannot, okay.
I foresee no difficulty.
I think we can hit him again, it's just a case of that the sleep attack wakes him up after it applies a condition. That works out. Yeah, we just need Titus now. Oh! How did he still immune to the TKO? Never mind. Yeah, we could have been doing that this whole time. We got a new weapon for Riku, Devastator. Just flat out better. Why not? Moving on up. We still haven't got speed spheres. Sorry, this is magic defense, sorry. I've got magic spheres. And no one's got magic. Four strength, that's quite big. I think we send Riku. I don't remember where we have to go with Riku. Is it down? Yeah, we're just following Kimari at this point. Right, because this gives her like her big HP injection that she really needs. to not die immediately to everything. Oh, Kamari and Lulu had some as well. Also need MP. Where the hell do we get extract mana from? I have no idea. Oh, we need abilities as well. I almost want to do just a little bit of grinding, just a tiny bit. Just for abilities, really. Like, spheres, really. Such a weird place this. I could never work out, like, is it meant to be like a tree?
We have been
Is it meant to be like dirt? I think it's a tree.
Welcome to Guado Salam. This way, milady. This way.
Me?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, I beg your pardon. I am called Trommel Guado. I am in the direct service of our leader, the great Seymour Guado. Lord Seymour has very important business with Lady Yuna.
I think you could be right. I think it probably is a tree. It just looks weird.
Please.
I think it's just a low-res texture's not doing it many favors.
Be explained. Of course, your friends are also welcome.
They're so weird looking. They get all the Guado are weird looking.
Twist our arms, why don't you? Ah, I almost forgot.
Oh yeah, so Riku can allow us to put modifiers on our gear, basically. I'm just gonna smash through this. Can we skip this with plus? No, we can't. And mash through this. Basically, in the same way that we can use items to teach our Aeon's various spells, we can do the same thing to put abilities onto our gear. Very simple, very straightforward. I'll be honest, I don't usually do this very often. There's like one or two situations where it's really good, but a lot of the like customized stuff is more good for like the end game than right away. Save. Do we have the whole party? We just don't have the whole party. Yeah, I think we'll start outside just doing just a tiny little bit of grinding. I just want to kind of get a few ability spheres and a few... I want to get the level 2 spells, is all. I want to get level 2 spells for Lulu. We just need a few ability spheres to make that happen. Did I miss it? Did you miss what? What did you miss? Didn't miss much. I just can float. This is what happens if you mash the walk toggle. He can't decide if he's going to walk or run, so he just kind of does whatever this is. Damn, they heard us. Our footsteps were so loud. I think Waka has the extract ability on, so we need to make sure he uses it. Yeah, better say. You. Oran can just kill this. The really nice thing about having Kamari and Riku both on stealing duty is that they've always got something they can be doing in the battle. Even if it's only like one enemy and it's not particularly likely that the steal will succeed, you can still try it, you know. I think you can steal multiple times. I think it's just less likely the more times you do it. And then who have we not used Lulu?
So, how shall we do this?
There we go. I love that it gives you 2 Antarctic wins. It is nice. One thing I would like to see, and I don't know, maybe there's a game that does it and I just can't think of it. I'd love to see a game where stealing scales. Where, so like, if you're like really above your pay grade in terms of the enemies you're dealing with, you just immediately like get like multiple copies of the item, you know? Now, God, everyone needs mana. Where the hell is extract mana on the speakers? Hold on, let's have a look. Is it on Lulu's grid? No, these are all spells. What's that? Bio. We want bio, but... Nabagil, that's not what we're after. On Wakastar, maybe? Darkbuster, no. Rain? Maybe on Auras? Magic Break? I have no idea who gets extract mana. I know it's a thing. I'll sleep if everybody's got that. Oh, is it like one of these ones that Kimari? Fuck, it's back there! That's Kimari's one. It's not Kimari's one, is it? No, that's not Kimari's one. How do we get to that? Backtrack on these ways. No, it might be Kimari's one. It's Kimari's one! Fuck, we missed it. Oh, damn it, we missed it! Oh, that's miserable. We're not going all the way back for it, it's not worth it. It's really annoying now then. We just have to rely on getting RNG drops of it. Oh well. I think I am going to end things here. I know it's a little early, but we're kind of getting to like another fairly lengthy segment, and I am a little bit tired. Didn't sleep the best last night, so I think I am going to kind of... I'm just going to call it there for now, because there's again, a decently lengthy segment coming up, and I think it'll be better to save that for next time. Come to RNG to the bad ending again. So we're going to do that then. So please keep your arms, legs, and other body parts clear the closing doors. I'll see you via chat screen in just a sec. Alright everyone, well, thank you all for joining me here tonight. I know we didn't go very long tonight, and I know that we kind of went even shorter in terms of actually playing the video game tonight. We only did like about 2 hours and change, but like I said, I'm kind of getting myself back into the sort of... What's the word I'm looking for here? The sort of habit, I guess. My schedule got really thrown up and shaken up over the end of October, hence why I've been gone for a few weeks, and I'm kind of needing to get myself back into the usual routine I'm used to. So it might be a little bit short, but that's fine. We should hopefully Saturday will be good. If nothing else, Saturday we can go a bit longer just because I don't have anything going on Sunday, so it's a bit easier. Whereas I do have things going on tomorrow, so it's like, can't push it too much when I'm a little bit tired. Make it easy, yeah, get back in the groove of things and think, exactly! FF Access is great. You know what, that's true actually. I do like a good old yap about video games. I actually was thinking one thing I might do, I kind of want to do a stream of like judging your gaming hot takes. I wanna hear your gaming opinions that will have you like the cat in the meme, where they've got like, you know, the knife at their throat, you know. And that's kind of what I want to do at some point. I've got that bookmark and I would like to make happen. So yeah, I have a lot. Good. I mean, so do I. Honestly, you had a few of mine earlier. I mean, if I just want to dump the actual hot take. Nier Automata is shit. I said it. 2B is a terrible robot girl. Absolute low tier, bottom of the bottom tier actually. So yeah, that's my hottest of hot takes. Alright guys, we're going to raid off, and you know what? I know who we're going to raid. We raid them off. Oh, wait, hold on a sec. Oh, hold on. I'm going to raid. Wait, hold. Pivoting. Hold. Oh, we're going to raid. I'm going to put my check. We're going to raid Wispy. Because we don't get the chance to raid Wispy that often. And looks like she's got some merch, so we're going to give her a perfectly normal made raid. Looks like she's plugging some new merch, so we'll give her some support on that. Here is, of course, the raid message, of course. If you're not subscribed, you can do a heart, you can do a smiley face. Just do something nice, it's all I ask of you, it's not that hard. We'll be back on Saturday, where we will be tackling Mega Man X6. I am slightly concerned. I've heard some things about this game that don't fill me with the most confidence, so we'll have to see. Hopefully it'll go well. Good luck, exactly. My understanding is that I will be requiring it. We are going to be starting a little later, though, on Saturday. We'll be starting an hour later than we did today, because, again, the end of the year apparently cannot give me a complete break yet. Play through it in prep again, stop at the file status, so I wasn't doing that bullshit again. Oh, boy! I can't wait! Oh, jeez. Alrighty, guys. We're wrapping up here. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Give some love to Wispy, of course. Hope to see you guys on Saturday, and as always, it's been a pleasure to serve you all.